Prime Ticket presents the Los Angeles Lakers tonight. And this preview of tonight's game is brought to you by Toyota and the all-new Camry sedan and wagon. Who could ask for anything more? Toyota. And by Budweiser, Beechwood Age for that clean, crisp taste. This Bud's for you.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Jeff Witcher. Welcome to the Forum, where tonight the Lakers tangle with the Golden State Warriors in Game 2 of this Western Conference semifinal best-of-7 series. 2 nights ago in this building, after trailing by 7 at halftime, the Lakers exploded for 49 points in the third quarter and went on to victory in Game 1. After tonight, the series will move up north to the Bay Area. There'll be games on Saturday and Sunday, and if a 5th game is necessary, it will take place right here on Tuesday. We'll have it live on the Prime Ticket television network. In just a moment, Chick Hearn and Keith Erickson will join us with their pregame comments, but first, these messages. One thing for sure in tonight's ball game, the Warriors' fine head coach George Karl wants to get a split before leaving Los Angeles. Well, the Warriors will have to stop the fine forwards of the Lakers. Let's find out about that and more. Here's Chick Hearn and Keith Erickson.
Well, thank you very much, Jeff Witcher. And as we go to Game 2, you got to think about the big forwards of the Los Angeles Lakers, who are playing so extremely well. A.C. Green just gets better by the minute. And, of course, his partner over there at the other side, James Worthy, he has showed everybody just how good he can be.
He's the all-time field goal percentage leader in the playoffs, and he's getting even better than he was going in. He got 28 points in that first game against the Warriors Tuesday night, 10 out of 16 from the floor, and on top of that, he had 7 rebounds. And Chick, when he goes for that position inside, he's not to be deterred. And once he gets that ball, I don't think there's a player in the game defensively that can stop James Worthy.
Another guy that's pretty good, he plays a different position, Michael Cooper.
Well, he's not too bad either. How about from the three-point range? 10 out of 14 in the playoffs, 1987. That's in the 4 games that have been played, 71%. When you've got a guy that shoots the ball from outside like that, besides the fact that he can take the ball to the basket, he plays great defense, he does a little bit of everything. What a weapon that is coming off the bench.
By the way, he did not get the 6-man award today. That went to Ricky Pierce in Milwaukee. Vinnie Johnson was the runner-up. Coop was third. Now, George Karl is a great coach. Karl had to reflect for about 48 hours on that devastating 49-point third quarter as his club bowed to the Lakers in Game 1. Keith, you talked to him.
We had a chance to talk to him and ask George what he thought the keys were for the Warriors winning the game tonight against the Lakers.
I think we got to rebound the ball much better than we did the other night and continue to shoot the ball well. But more than anything is we got to keep them out of the open court. That's easier said than done, but their team speed can be devastating to us, and we'd like to play more of a 5-on-5 game.
The biggest problem they have, of course, on defense is that Worthy releases when the Lakers take a shot. That means that Smith has to stay to try to get the rebound, so who's going to guard James?
Well, the answer to that is they've got to make their shots, and that'll give everybody a chance to get back into guard James. And the difference you could see in the first half, the Warriors shot pretty well in that. Matter of fact, they shot very well. But in the third quarter, the Lakers tightened up their defense. The Warriors didn't shoot so well, and that unleashed the train. And boy, did that train get going downhill in that third quarter.
Each club shot 54% in the ball game, and the Warriors, believe it or not, made 1 more field goal than did the Lakers. Couple of quick notes. Dick Motta doesn't know whether he's been hired by the New York Knicks or not. He's going down to talk to the Knicks with permission from Dallas. I think Motta will go to New York now. And also, Bill Walton has been found today to have suffered a hairline fracture of the navicular bone in the right foot. He is out for the rest of the series, of course, with Milwaukee, and we think he'll probably be out for the rest of the year.
Devastating blow to the Celtics.
All right, Jeff Witcher's coming back in a minute, and you know what he's going to do? He's going to join you and take a look at the playoff picture 1987. Keith and I will be reporting on that a little bit later on. Thank you.
This is the exciting time of the NBA season, and let's check the playoff picture. First with the Eastern Conference, where the Boston Celtics are leading the Milwaukee Bucks 2-0, and Detroit and Atlanta in their best of 7, deadlocked at 1 game apiece, and those series will resume tomorrow night. Now, in the Western Conference, the biggest surprise of the playoffs thus far, the Seattle Supersonics, and they lead Houston 2-0. They have that third game tonight in Seattle, and of course the Lakers with a 1-0 lead over Golden State, and tonight, of course, Game 2. And as we mentioned, George Karl, the fine head coach of the Warriors, would love to get a split going back up north. Don't forget at halftime to join me. My special guest will be Lakers General Manager Jerry West. We'll get his analysis of the first half and more. That's going to do it for the warm-up show. Stay tuned next for exciting Lakers basketball right here on Prime Ticket.
Hi, I'm Michael Cooper. Don't forget, if you can't make it to the Forum, the next best place to see the Lakers play is right here on Prime Ticket.
Prime Ticket presents the Los Angeles Lakers. Exciting NBA action is brought to you by your Southern California Chevrolet dealers, who make more models of cars, trucks, and vans than anyone else in the world. So don't buy a car without us. Buy Stroh's and Stroh Light. Now you're talking good times, and Stroh's is spoken here. By Michelin, because so much is riding on your tires. By Great Western's family of companies, over $27 billion strong. We'll always be there. By Avis, who invite you to go in style with a new Cadillac or similar luxury car for only $45 a day. Remember, your other car is an Avis. By Polaroid Spectra System, we take your pictures seriously. Polaroid Spectra System.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, live from the world's most beautiful sports theater, the fabulous Forum in Inglewood, California. It's exciting NBA playoff action. Tonight, the Lakers in Game 2 host the Golden State Warriors. It's the Western Conference Semifinals. Hello again, everybody. Chick Hearn with Keith Erickson, joining a crowd of 17,505. And on our radio network tonight, we're joined around the world on Armed Forces Radio, and we're glad to have them all with us. This should be another thrilling game. Game number 1 produced everything you could possibly want. First, it was a great half by Golden State, and then the Lakers with a super third.
I don't think you could have a better quarter than the Lakers had in that third. It was really incredible. And, of course, the Warriors were pleased with that first half, and what they want to do is just have 2 more quarters like they did in the first and second. Come out of here with a win and get the home court advantage.
Oh, if they could get out of here with a 1-1 split, they'd be in great shape. Game 6, by the way, if it's necessary, will be played at the Cow Palace, but more about that later on. You know, a guy that's on this team down at the other end, Golden State, I really think that Terry Teagle, who was drafted originally by Houston, is a great player.
He's an outstanding scorer, Chick, and that's something that everybody needs, is a player that can come off the bench and get that ball in the basket. He had 18 points and 4 assists in Game 1 against the Lakers. In one of the games against Salt Lake City, the Jazz, he had 30 points in the game. You know he can score points, and that's one thing that they do have. Greg Ballard, Purvis Short, and Terry Teagle coming off the bench can all score.
One thing we don't have is time. So we'll be back in a minute, and we'll have, when we come back, for you, tonight's starting lineups on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and once again, welcome to the fabulous Forum for tonight's NBA Western Conference semifinal contest between the visitors from the Pacific Division, the Golden State Warriors, and the Pacific Division champions, your Los Angeles Lakers. To honor America, please rise and join Joey English and the Laker Band in the singing and playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bomb bursting
Joey English with our national anthem. The accompaniment was the Los Angeles Lakers pep band. I told you tonight we're going around the world on Armed Forces Radio. I have a telegram here that came in from Manchester, England. It said the next time the Lakers are on AFRTS, please say hello. I'll be listening. Say hello to Magic from me and all his friends in England. Signed, Roy. Thank you, Roy. That's very, very nice. Roy Taylor, Manchester, England. Chris Mullen will be at one guard, starting for Golden State, second year out of St. John's. Chris is a good-sized kid, standing on at 6'7", 225. And up front, it's going to be Rod Higgins, 6'7", 205. Larry Smith, seventh-year Alcorn State, will be at a forward at 6'9", 235. And at center, it's going to be Joe Barry Carroll out of Purdue in his sixth year. We missed the introduction, or I did at least, of Eric Sleepy Floyd, one of the best in the game, 6'3", guard, 175. George Carl is the head coach, his first year here, his third year in the league. The other two were at Indiana. Ed Gregory and Herman Cull are the assistant coaches. Jack McMahon, also an assistant coach and director of player personnel. Dick DeOliva, the veteran trainer. Magic Johnson, the first man out for the Lakers. Magic continues his incredible play. He'll be joined in the backcourt by a 6'4" Byron Scott. 26 years old, fourth year, and he looks a little tense tonight. I think he'll have a big game. Up front, A.C. Green, Oregon State, 6'9", 224. 23 years old, second year. At the other forward, the Lakers' leading scorer in the playoffs, James Worthy, 6'9", 234, North Carolina. And here's the captain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, 18th year, 12th with the Lakers out of UCLA. Pat Riley completing his sixth and most successful year. Billy Burke and Randy Funda, the assistants, and Gary Beatty is the trainer. The referees for tonight's basketball game will be Darryl Garrettson, Bill Oakes, and Johnny Bannock. Bannock, the veteran, will be the sit man tonight. He'll be at midcourt watching the scorekeepers and watching the time and so forth. The starting lineups will have Higgins and Smith against Worthy and Green up front. This will get all mixed up as they scramble the defenses. Carroll and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar will be at center. Floyd and Mullen against Magic and Scott. Frank Pollock and Monty Bancroft at the technical controls for KLAC and our radio network, expanding around the world tonight on Armed Forces Radio. Jerry Romano is our producer. And Miss Stratton. Susan is our director. Hello, Peter Newell. Nice to see you. Pete Newell coming up the steps. And by golly, Phil Wolford, who was a great coach in the ranks with the Woodens and the Newells and all of them, has passed away, we're sorry to say. He coached Bill Russell and Casey Jones at USF. All right, the ball is taken by Mullen on the tip. They'll have it to start the fourth quarter. Here we go on the simulcast. It's to Floyd. Floyd has the ball at the three-point line, guarded by Scott. He gets a screen on a pick and roll by Carroll. Now the ball comes with the left side to Mullen. His 18-footer is good. He opened the first game with two outside jumpers in a row like that. Now a long pass front court to Scott. If he hits this 20-footer, lights are out. He missed it, though. That's the one he wanted so badly, and the Lakers wanted for him. Rebound is off, and is taken down by a guy that averages 11 a game in the playoffs, and that's Smith. Larry Smith gives the ball to the playmaker Floyd. In low at the baseline to Mullen. Dribble around Worthy. Feeds underneath. Nice pass to Smith. He puts it up and missed the shot. Rebound is to Magic Johnson. The defenders make the good transition game and get back. Magic bumped by Mullen. No harm, no foul. Magic out to Worthy for the 19-footer. Straight away in and out. Whoa. Rebound is off. Worthy thought he made that.
He sure
way
did.
In. The rebound is to Higgins, and Higgins to midcourt to Floyd. Eric Floyd over the right side to Mullen. Mullen holds it up. Mullen still holding it, standing on the three-point line. Takes it into Smith. He turns loose a right-hand jumper. Kareem blocked it, and it's goaltending. Definitely on the downward arc.
Kareem a little bit late coming over to help out. Larry Smith posting up with Magic on him. Nice move inside.
Here we go. Magic comes at the front court for the Lakers, trailing 4-0. Exactly what they did in the first quarter of game one. The ball to Kareem. Kareem turns underneath, lays it up, missed the shot. Rebound is to Green. Somebody's got him by the wrist, and he's fouled, and the foul will go against probably Smith. Nope, they're going to call it on Higgins.
Boy, it was very clear with AC jumping and with one arm, his right arm stretched out. He could not get that other arm, the left.
They called the foul before he took the shot, so it comes out of bounds on the first team foul against the Warriors. Darryl Garrettson, supervisor of officials, gives the ball off to Worthy. Now the ball out in front to AC Green. Green to Scott, three-point line. Scott goes behind that three-point line in front of the Laker bench. Still dribbling the ball. Terminated and taken into Magic, posting up on Mullen. Single coverage. Magic down the middle. A hook of 5 on the way is no good. Tipped up by Kareem. No good. The rebound is off. Magic hustles to get it. 17-footer at the base. That's good. So the Lakers on their fourth try get their first basket. 4-2, the Warriors lead it, and Floyd comes the other way with a tattoo dribble. Floyd the three-point line. Floyd takes the ball in low to Smith. Smith taking 2 shots, missed them both. He's guarded by Kareem. Out in front to the big man, and that would be JB. Back to Smith underneath, puts it up, no good. The rebound is tipped out to the three-point line to Floyd. Floyd in low, takes the ball to Smith. His right-hand hook over Kareem is in there. Oh, nice shot. 5-footer.
A lot of guts, huh?
6-2. Next one he puts in like that. It'll be sent back airmail special. The ball in low to Worthy. Worthy back out to Magic Johnson. Dribble drive down the middle. In the air. Count it goes. It goes!
A little bit of contact on the play, and it's all over. Magic is going to the line. Plus, with that very nice shot, he's got a chance for 3.
Mullen gets the foul. Magic Johnson at the line. Magic in game number 1 made 9 of 10 free throws, 25 points. He had a triple-double as he chalked up 14 assists and 12 rebounds. The Lakers trail 6-5 on Magic's free throw. He's got all 5 of the points for the Lakers, obviously. Now the ball given off to Floyd. Floyd guarded by Byron Scott. Inside a wrestling match, Green and Joe Barry Carroll liable to get a foul on Green in there in a minute. Pass into Carroll. At the baseline, he straight arms a man and then throws it out of bounds. He got away with a straight arm.
Didn't look very good. See Sleepy Floyd limping?
Yeah, he's limping. He's got a bad hamstring.
Yeah, he didn't even practice yesterday. Well, that's not a good sign for the Warriors.
Magic Johnson has the ball in the front court. Magic directing traffic. Somebody's out of position, says Magic, and I think it's AC Green. Magic now looks inside. Worthy breaks out the top of the key and gets the bounce pass. In low to Kareem in the lane. Over to Scott. He fakes. He puts Floyd in the popcorn machine. His 18-footer won't go down. And the rebound is off and is taken by Higgins, who gives the ball to Larry Smith and back to Higgins. Higgins out of Fresno State. Now the ball to Floyd. Bounce to the baseline to the big man. And here's a foul inside. I don't think there's a foul on the shooter. We'll find out. Joe Barry Carroll took the shot.
Yeah. As he went up for that shot, it looked like AC ripped him right across the wrist.
AC Green, the big kid out of Oregon State, 6'9", 224. And Joe Barry Carroll at the line. 4 for 4 free throwing. He had 22 points and 4 rebounds in the first game.
20 of those points came in the first half.
Waiting for the next free throw. He led the Warriors this year in scoring. He averaged 20 points a game, just a little bit better than Sleepy. Sleepy Floyd averaged 18. Now, Floyd was the second best assist man in the league. Both free throws by Carroll are good, 8-5 the Warriors. Now Magic's got it. Down the middle of Worthy. Dribble drive in traffic. Shows up a 7-footer. No good. The rebound is taken by Larry Smith. Smith comes out of the backcourt with a pass to midcourt, giving it to Higgins. Higgins on the simulcast out in front. They shovel the ball to Floyd. Back to Higgins. 18-foot jumper and away. No. Bounce long. Magic's got it. He tapped it to himself. Great play by the Magic man. He's in the front court. He's down the middle. Bounce in low. It's intercepted by Higgins for the turnover. Here they come. It's 4-on-1 against Kareem. Now the ball cross-courted over here to Mullins. Left-hand 18-footer. It's good.
It's an unusual-looking play. Sleepy Floyd penetrating. He had 2 guys going to the basket, and he kicked that ball out almost to the three-point line for the shot.
The Lakers were horrible in the first quarter of game 1. Their shooting is horrible tonight. 2 out of 9 they've made. And now Magic down the middle. Magic's got the only baskets. The ball in low goes to Worthy. An illegal defense call for the 5th time in 2 games against the Warriors. Now we have played 3 minutes and 43 seconds, and Magic Johnson is the only Laker that has scored. Green hasn't taken a shot. Scott, Worthy, and Kareem have each missed 2. Hide the ball to Magic, screened by Worthy. Magic behind it. A 20-foot jumper is good. So it's the Warriors 10, Magic Johnson 7.
Good thing he's here.
It's a good thing he's always here.
Right.
Now we come with the ball. Sleepy Floyd. Floyd reaches the front court, going to the northern goal to our left. Floyd straddles the three-point line. Floyd bounces the ball over to Carroll. Drives the base on Kareem. Comes in deep. Does a 360 turn. Shoots a 12-footer. No good. The rebound is off. Smith's got it. Smith puts it up. Blows it. It's tipped up underneath by Higgins. No good. Rebound. Smith. No good. Rebound tipped by Worthy. Magic's got it. 3-on-3. Magic a 360 turn in midcourt with a dribble. Magic all the way for his 9th point. 10 7-9 is the score, and Floyd has the ball and the 1-point lead. Magic's got all 9 Laker points. Floyd down the middle. Floyd takes it over to Mullins. Cross-court pass, knocked down by Green, but it bounces into the hand of Carroll. Big Joe Barry Carroll comes in deep. Tries to shoot. It's blocked by Magic. Taken by Carroll on a lucky play. He puts up a 5-footer, no good, and then it's tipped in. A legal play because the first shot had hit a rim. The basket's made by Smith for his 6th point. He only averages 8 a game in the regular year. Ball into Kareem. Kareem out in front to Worthy. 17-footer straight away is good. He had 2 of those tonight. The other one went in and came out. Lakers trail 12-11. That's the first guy to score outside of Magic, and it came after 5 minutes and 8 seconds. Now we've got the ball belonging to Floyd. Dribble away from Scott. Beats him badly. Comes in deep. Charges into Green. Loses the ball, but it rolls to Carroll again. Rub of the Green. Carroll backing in on Magic. Carroll bounced the ball out in front of Mullins. 3-point country. Now with 6 in the clock, it's brought back to Carroll. And now at the baseline to Higgins. 3 in the clock. He knows it. He tries to shoot it and gets it off. It goes in and comes out. Rebound. Smith on the way. No. The Lakers are lucky, and the rebound is Kareem. His pass is 80 feet down the floor to Scott. He's to Magic. Under to Worthy. Slam dunk. Timeout is called. Lakers 13, Warriors 12. 6:19 left in the first quarter on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Kareem looked like he was auditioning for that Raider quarterback role. A perfect pass, a lead pass. Length of the court to Byron Scott, who gave a nice pass to Magic, and James finishing it off as usual.
Lakers have their first lead of the game, 13-12. At the end of the quarter at Seattle. Houston 29, Seattle 28. Coming down the floor, the ball is Floyd. 60-foot pass all the way down the baseline to the first man to shoot it. Purvis Short just came in the ball game. Or is that Rod Higgins? That's Higgins, yeah. From here, it looked like Short temporarily. Here's the ball stolen and then knocked away and out of bounds with the man that stole it, Mullins. Higgins hit their last basket, and it's 14-13. Mullins made a great steal from Magic and then turned it over himself. So the ball baseline. Front court of the Lakers belongs to James Worthy, brings it into Magic Johnson. Magic takes it into Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Kareem's got Magic in a give and go. He's under there. He puts it up and blows it. The rebound is off and is taken by Jared Barry Carroll. The ball to Floyd. Floyd in the front court. A good passer down the middle of Smith. Proves my point. And his shot is blocked, but a foul. The foul is unworthy.
Boy, it looked like, from our vantage point, it looked like a whale of a block by James. He sure timed it perfectly. Sleepy Floyd bringing that ball down and gave a tough pass to Larry Smith. I think the pass surprised Smith.
Jimmy Pells is our statistician, and his beautiful wife, Karen, is having her birthday. 21 years old. Nice going, Karen. Larry Smith leads the Warriors in playoffs with his rebounding at 11 a game. 16-13. The free throws are both good by a 56% free thrower, Smith, and they lead 16-13, making 4 in a row. Now Magic's got his 3-point line. Magic is the maestro. Ball in low to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Kareem back to the basket against Carroll. Swing left, shoot right, 10-footer is good. Kareem scores for the first time. In game number 1, he had 15 points. And the Lakers trail 16-15. And with the ball, Floyd. Floyd in the attacking zone, almost lost it. Looked like it hit him on the heel. He dribbles the ball to the right side, takes it baseline, and over there handling the ball now and coming in deep is Higgins with a dribble. He lays it up and in. Nice play by Higgins.
Looked like he was going to stop about 15 feet out.
18-15, the Lakers trail, and Magic's got it in the attacking zone. Bounce in low to the postman Worthy, one of the best postmen forwards in the league. Ball over to Scott. His 20-footer, no. He goes to get his own missed shot. Comes underneath, blows the layup. The rebound is knocked out of bounds, but saved by Kareem. The ball was still in the air out of bounds. It comes to the floor to Mullins. Mullins down the floor to Higgins. Out in front to Floyd. Great passing unless they overpass. They shoot it and get it up from Carroll, and he makes a 12-footer. 20-15. And here comes Michael Cooper the next time it's dead. That's what they're hollering, Coop. 4:43 to play in the first quarter. And Magic Johnson's got the ball. Magic against Mullins. Oh, how these Warriors want to get a split down here. Pass underneath to AC. He's there at Gordon. Magic gets his second assist to go with 4 rebounds and 9 points. He had the Lakers' first 9 points of the game. 20-17, Los Angeles behind. Floyd has the ball in the front court, no longer limping. He's against Byron Scott. Wrap around pass to Mullins. Mullins holds it up. Takes the ball in low to Carroll, and what do we got? 3 seconds? Yep, 3 seconds. Smith in the lane too long. Sliding under there for a rebound position, and Michael Cooper, one of the great heroes in game number 1. He had 17 points, 7 assists, and he ran in 3 3-pointers. Scott's out of the ball game. 20-17 is the score. Scotty, nothing for 4 shooting. Magic Johnson has the ball in the attacking zone. Magic holds it up and gives out to Cooper. Cooper standing on the 3-point line. Into Kareem. It's off his hand, but it was punched out of bounds by Carroll. Ball will go baseline, just off at the corner from Bill Oakes. Referee working with Darrell Garrison. Johnny Bannock is the third man here tonight, but he doesn't work. Ball goes in low to Kareem. Kareem back to the basket. Out to Cooper. Over to Worthy. Worthy dribble drive. He's around his man. He tries to have a block by Carroll. Good switch by Carroll. Midcourt, he gives the ball to Floyd. Floyd in deep. Cross court to Mullins. That's the Boston Celtics play, and a good one. Here's the ball. Stolen by Cooper. To Magic from Mullins. Magic down the middle. Magic still going. Magic after his 11th point. He got it. He fouled. Penetration at its best.
You just can't beat what Magic can do with that ball, taking it right into the heart of the Warriors' defense. He went right by a couple and took it right into J.B. Carroll.
Magic has made 5 out of 7 shots. His free throw's no good, but the rebound is to Green, and he misses from 16. The rebound is taken by Cooper, away from Carroll. Cooper out just the big 7-2 man. Lakers could get the lead with a basket. They're down by 1. Magic Johnson's got the ball, and he's got 11 points. Magic gets a screen by Green. Magic operates behind that. Brings to Cooper. Baseline to Worthy. Into the big fella Kareem. Back to Coop. A 20-footer by Cooper. Too long unless he gets a bounce, and he didn't. The rebound is off the hands of Short, who's in there now. Purvis Short, number 45.
Boy, you see AC working for that ball.
Ball out of bounds as George Carl looks on. It'll be taken by Worthy with a full 24. Lob under to Kareem. He's got it underneath. He throws it up. Lukanovich goes. It goes.
Is that a hometown bounce?
He threw it straight up in the air from right below the basket fans, and it bounced twice on the rim before it fell in. That's why we held our call. Twice it bounced.
And that's why Kareem held his breath.
The Lakers lead 21-20. Second time they've led in the game.
Look at Kareem with his goggles up on his forehead.
Kareem's looking for his 20th in a row. And didn't get it. The rebound volleyball by Magic over to Cooper. For the second time on a free throw, the Lakers control the rebound. Pass under to Kareem. He throws it up and in. Cooper gets the assist. Kareem gets his 6th point. And the Lakers get their biggest lead. 23-20. 3 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. Purvis Short, shooting phenom when he's hot. Gives the ball off to Floyd. Floyd takes it into Carroll to be double-teamed by Worthy. Dribbles between Worthy and Kareem. Comes underneath, throws it up, misses. The rebound is to Smith underneath. Puts it up and Kareem blocks it. It's off to Cooper for a 4-on-3 break. To Magic, the middle man to the right side to Worthy. Slam.
That's a fast break.
22nd timeout for the Warriors. The Makers make 8 in a row, and this basket started on Kareem's block.
Fast breaks don't get any prettier or better than that last one. Cooper to Magic to James for the 2-hand slam.
This game is coming to you live from the Fabulous Forum. Laker basketball brought to you by Stroh's and Stroh Light. Now you're talking good times, and Stroh's is spoken here. By Discount Tire Centers, featuring Michelin tires with over 55 locations for all of your brake, shock, and alignment needs. Visit one of their new locations in Tarzana, Thousand Oaks, in downtown Los Angeles. Now the Warriors have changed it to a full timeout. A full timeout. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, Kurt Rambis and Michael Cooper are going to have a basketball camp for men 21 years or older. August 7th, 8th, and 9th. The children's programs at the Center for Early Education will be the beneficiary of the proceeds of the camp. Rambis and Cooper camp. Call the Forum office for details. Laker girls in action. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Lakers Basketball Network.
Travel arranged through PSA. Whether you're traveling north from Los Angeles to San Francisco, Oakland, or San Jose, PSA has convenient nonstops going your way. PSA, catch our smile.
They did some tests on Bill Walton today, and it revealed, the test did, an incomplete hairline fracture of the navicular bone in his right ankle. And this report says that he's unavailable for duty this weekend, and he may be doubtful for the remainder of the series. It's possible he may be able to see action if the Celtics advance to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Word out of New York tonight is that Dick Motta has been given permission to talk to the New York Knickerbockers. The Dallas coach for the last 7 years said, I don't know if they want me to be a candidate or whether the job is mine. It would have to be something pretty sensational, he said. Dick Motta. George Carl talking to Herman Cull over there, his assistant. Keith?
Lakers shooting 48%, 12 to 25. The Warriors 8 of 19.
Lakers have made 8 unanswered points. Now we got the ball given off to Floyd. Floyd in the front court, the Lakers by 5, and Floyd being harassed by that gnat of a man, Cooper. Now the ball out in front to Carroll, three-point line. Carroll against Kareem. Back above the three-point line to Floyd. He made 3 three-pointers in the previous game. A hook shot by Carroll is good, about a 12-footer over Kareem at the base. Nice shot. And it's 25-22. The Lakers are up, and that timeout paid dividends for George Carl and the Warriors. Now the ball into Worthy. Worthy holds it up, goes to the dribble, turns, fake, hang, gives the ball to Cooper. Cooper back to Worthy, 17 feet out, he shoots it, and gets it.
That's the shot they'd rather see Worthy take, is that 15-footer.
James Worthy's wife, who was going to be an actress, was going to go to school tonight. And when she's not here, he doesn't play well. That's a fact. And she knows it, and he knows it. Here's a jump shot by Purvis short. And he hits about a 20-footer from the right side. 27 to 24. But she changed her mind at the last minute and came to the game. And Worthy said, now I know I've got 8 points. He's made 4 of his last 5 shots. Cooper fakes a three-pointer. Bounce the ball in low to Magic. Underneath to Kareem. Too hot a pass. Kareem didn't see it. It was a great pass. When I said too hot, I didn't mean too hard. It was just so perfectly executed by Magic.
And Kareem just did not expect it. Right off of his hand.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar out of the game. And Joe Barry Carroll out of the ball game. In is Jerome Whitehead, number 33 in the blue. And for the Lakers, Michael Compton, number 43. On the simulcast, the ball comes over here to Teagle, who is in now. Good player, Terry Teagle. Out to Purvis short. Come to left side on Magic. Stop, shoot, high arch. Rainbow, good, a 17-footer. So he's come on to hit 2 in a row. He's the guy that salvaged game number 4. That was played up at Golden State when they were playing Utah in the first round. 27 to 26, the Lakers are up by 1. Now the pass underneath to Worthy. How does he get it through there? And Worthy's fouled in the act of shooting. Wow, what a pass by Magic.
You take your life in your hands turning your head down there as a defender. That ball sailed right through the lane. Michael Cooper was down there. He had his head turned. He knew the ball was coming. He started ducking.
Smith gets his first foul. James Worthy will go to the free throw line for the first time. In game number 1 of the series, he had 23 points. Well, that's not true. Not in this series. That's Denver. 23 points he averaged against them. In the first game here, he had 28 points. He made 8 of 10 free throws. 28 to 26, 1 minute left to play in the period. Smith going out. Is he hurt? He acts kind of hurt.
Yeah, he's running a little funny.
He's only got 1 foul. Worthy averaged this year 19 and 4/10 points a game. In the playoffs, he's averaging 24. Wow.
Larry Smith, as he leaves the game, Chick, has 8 rebounds.
Oh, in the backcourt, Cooper bangs into and catches the foul as he ran into another number 21, Sleepy Floyd. Wow, did Coop hit Floyd hard?
I think it was unintentional on both of their parts.
All right, here we go with the ball in the front court, handing the ball to Sleepy Floyd. Floyd to three-point line in the final minute of the quarter. Screened by Greg Ballard just in the ball game. Pass comes over to Purvis short. His 20-foot jumper on the way. No, the rebound is to Michael Cooper, his second. He gives the dribble drive to him. He's down the middle, bounce to left side to Magic, and Magic's fouled and knocked down hard, but unintentionally, by Sleepy Floyd, who helps him out. Magic's limping now as he comes back.
You see on that fast break the versatility of these Lakers. Magic filled a lane that time, and Michael Cooper had that ball in the middle.
All right, waiting for Magic to try to run off the hurt. I think he's okay. He's missed his only, well, he did not miss his only one. He has made 1 out of 2 free throws. The free throw is good for his 12th point. He's got 3 assists and 5 rebounds. A.C. Green out and Kurt Rambis in. Rambis played 11 minutes in game number 1. A.C. Green had 13 points in game 1. He has got 2 in this game. He's only shot the ball twice. A.C. perspiring because he's working very hard. The free throw by Magic is no good, and the rebound is off and it's taken by the big man, Whitehead. He's been with an awful lot of teams in the league, and he gives the ball off to Sleepy Floyd, who has been with 2 teams, the team that drafted him, New Jersey, and now this one. Now the ball top of the key to Terry Teagle. Came in the league with Houston. To Purvis short. He was drafted by this club, still with him, and he's a very productive shooter. Ball knocked loose. Comes back out in front of Teagle. Grabs it with 4 on the clock, 3 on the clock. He gives the ball with 2 on the clock. And a jump shot by Whitehead. No good. The rebound tipped by Cooper to Rambis. Great play by Cooper. Athletic skills in evidence there. Now Cooper front court. Cooper comes to the right side. Magic's out of the ball game. No, he's out in front. The ball down the middle of Rambis, and Rambis on the pass-off is fouled. But he'll shoot 2 free throws. They're out of foul. So are the Lakers. Whitehead gets the foul.
Sure, I'd like to have that play over again. Just with a chance to try and make that basket, throwing the ball up to the hoop. He's going to get the free throws anyway.
I was talking to his wife today, Linda, about the Rambus Cooper camp they're going to have for this great benefit. And she said, just before we hung up, she said, by the way, at that camp, Chick? I said, yeah. She said, Kurt's going to teach the kids that 20-footer of his. She stuck a knife right in me.
He's got confidence in that shot.
All right, here we go.
So does Jesse.
Trying to give the Lakers their biggest lead with the second free throw after making the first. It's good, and the Lakers have a 6-point lead. 6 seconds left. See if they can stop him from getting the shot. Dribbling in the backcourt is Floyd. Pass up in the front court. Teagle's got it. 1 second left. He fires, and it hits the top of the board. He made a pretty good effort to get the shot off. He sure did. All right, at the end of the first quarter, Los Angeles 32, the Golden State Warriors 26. It's a simulcast on the Lakers Basketball Network. Whoopee! Yeah, there's Whoopi Goldberg. She's here. Why?
She's a fan.
The score from Seattle in the second quarter, 45. Well, I've got two different scores. 46-27 is accurate enough. That's with about 5 minutes left to play in the second quarter at Seattle. Houston has come back. 32-26 is the score, but they're still down 2-0. Bounce down the middle of Worthy. He's got it from Magic. He missed the 7-foot jumper that he normally will make, and the rebound is to Ballard. Can't make them all, can you? Ballard gives the ball to Ben McDonald in there now. Big Ben is from the University of California down at Irvine. Played for Billy Mulligan, and the ball comes over to the left side to Short. In low it goes to Whitehead. He turns and he shoots over Michael Thompson. No good. Nice rebound underneath by Ballard, the veteran. Now he bounces out in front to Short. Dribble drive in deep. A hook shot at 12. No good. I don't think he wanted that shot. The rebound is to Rambus. Rambus to Magic. It's a 5-on-4. Front court to Cooper. 20-footer is straight and good. 34-26. The Lakers have their biggest lead of the ball game. Trying to win game number 2 and then go up north for a game at 12:30 noon on Saturday. Here's the ball in low to Teagle. Stolen and fouled by Magic Johnson, who raised his hand instantaneously.
He sure did immediately.
Byron Scott coming in and Magic going out.
Byron without a point.
Magic on his way to his back-to-back triple-double. He's got 4 assists, 5 rebounds, and what do you got, Jimmy? 12 points. All right. The inbound pass is to Carroll, who's double-teamed. He feeds it baseline badly, and it's off the hand of Short and out of bounds. A miracle pass would have been to complete. Sleepy Floyd is back in the ballgame, number 21. A very, very good player. I asked him, how'd you get the name Sleepy? He said, I was playing third base one day, and a guy hit one by me, and some guy in the crowd hollered, wake up, Sleepy. And he said, from then on, everybody called him Sleepy. All right, here's the ball out in front, and it's cleared off to Rambus. Rambus takes it over to Scott. Nothing for 4 shooting. The ball to Michael Thompson. Michael out in front, bad pass. Who's going to get it? Knocked in the backcourt, taken by Short. Great play by Short, all the way to score. Nice play by Purvis Short.
Michael Cooper and Byron Scott. That's quite a move by Purvis.
It was a bad cross-court pass, though, by Michael Thompson that set it up. Lazy pass. Yep. All right, Cooper's got the ball. 34-28, the Lakers lead it, and the ball is to Worthy. Worthy at the sideline clears the ball to Cooper. Cooper in the air, 70-footer. It's good if it goes. It didn't go. He was fouled, and the foul is on number 20, Terry Teagle out of Baylor. Houston in 82, 16th player picked in the first round of the draft. Then he went to Detroit. I think he's a fine player.
He is. Fine score. We've got a halftime score from up in Seattle.
All right.
56-33. Houston leading.
Magic Johnson is on the bench, and Pat Riley's the guy to put in there. And the guy shooting the free throws is averaging 10 a game in the playoffs, 13 a game. 10 a game on the regular season, 13 in the playoffs. Cooper. 36-28 is the score. And the Los Angeles Lakers come down now to play some defense with 10 minutes left to play before halftime. He got the ball out in front, handled by Purvis Short. Short holds it up. He's against Worthy. Now the ball's at the 3-point line, taken up by Floyd. In low to the big man, J.B. Carroll, a no-look bounce pass to Teagle. He turns and hits an 18-footer at the baseline. What a nice shot. I don't think there'll be any assist on that play. 36-30. The ball goes in low to Worthy. Worthy down the middle, but he was fouled before he could get the shot out. Boy, did he spin fast to be fouled by Purvis Short.
Not sure Purvis even saw him go by.
Probably hurt him.
Felt the breeze.
Short has made 3 out of 5 shots since coming off of the bench.
That was a heck of an effort by James.
Really was. Worthy takes the ball out of bounds and brings the ball into Michael Cooper. Cooper and Floyd are playing it very tough physically against each other. Now the ball over to Scott. Lakers would love to see him hit an outside shot. Hit any shot. Here's the ball into Worthy. Worthy holds it up, now goes to the dribble drive. Stop the dribble and throws the ball badly inside. A great play by Carroll. He gets it. He didn't travel, I guess. The ball is free on the floor. Carroll's on the floor. Worthy's on the floor, and the ball is picked up by Purvis Short. Now in the front court to Floyd. Dribble drive and loses the ball on the dribble out of bounds. Gee whiz. That's about the worst play you'll ever see in any series in the world. From one end to the other.
You better erase that.
Take it out of the highlight film.
Yeah.
36-30, Los Angeles leads it. Here's Michael Cooper with the ball. He gets the three-point line and gives the ball out in front to Byron Scott. Scott now down the free throw line area to Worthy. Shoots a 10-footer and hits it straight away in heavy traffic.
Boy, is he incredible.
And he has got 12 points. And it's 38-30. Los Angeles leads it. They've never led by more than 8. We got 9 minutes to play in the half. Floyd has the ball. Floyd brings the ball over the left side to Teagle. He gets a good screen by Carroll and hits a 17-footer. That's why I like him so much. Oh, here's the ball intercepted. And over the sideline, they tried to hold Cooper. He fights his way loose. Comes out on the floor, but by that time, Ballard had a basket. As the Lakers turned it over on the inbound pass. Now it's 38-34.
Boy, those little mistakes add up.
They sure do. And you know when they come? When Magic's not out there. I guess I could give you 10 choices and you'd have made that one. 38-34. The Lakers call a much-needed timeout. 8:38 to play in the half on the Lakers Basketball Network. Cooper flew into the stand over there, and George Karl, the coach who was standing up, grabbed him. And Cooper wrested himself away from the North Carolina star of yesteryear.
I'm surprised George didn't hold on. Keep Cooper from getting back out there to make a defensive play.
Cooper will take the ball out of bounds. Magic Johnson's rushed back to the scene of the crime. You got to have him in there. You got to play him just like they got to play Bird in Boston. They are the heart and soul of their respective clubs.
As much as possible.
Not that the supporting cast isn't outstanding, excellent, but these two guys, they're the choreographers. Now Magic's got the ball. Over to Byron Scott. Into Kareem. He's in very low. He's under the basket and scores on J.B. Carroll, who had bad position. That's 8 for Kareem. Carroll in the ball game has 6, and it's 40-34 the Lakers. Now we got this Floyd with the ball again against Scott. Floyd takes it into Carroll. We tried to get it back himself. He turns, he fakes, he hangs. A 12-foot jumper, no good. Tough luck. The rebound is off, taken by Scott to Magic. Magic throws it into second gear, comes to front court, bounces the ball to the right side to Cooper. Cooper guarded by Purvis Short. Short is taller. The ball goes into Magic. He's taller than the man guarding him. And here's a whistle and a foul. Illegal defense, technical foul. 6 times in a game and a half. It's been called against the Warriors. All right, Cooper will shoot the tee. Why is Cooper shooting the tee? Cooper on the year was 85%. That's why. Magic Johnson on the year was 85%. So either could have done it. And Coop says, Magic, you've already missed 2 out of 4 tonight. I'm going to shoot it. That's the reason. And he made it. And the Lakers lead by 7. 41-34. Cross-court pass is a little high, but it's taken by Scott into Magic. Magic down the middle of Rambis. It's off somebody's shoulder. I think Rambis is, yes, and out of bounds.
That's a surprise pass again. I don't think Rambis and Kareem were right there. I don't think either one of them expected that pass.
They did not, is right. Here we got Floyd with the ball in the attacking 47 feet. It's 94 by 50 Hunklewood. It's a fabulous form. Now the ball out to Short, three-point country. And Cooper's right on his numbers. Short to the dribble. Around Coop, around Kareem. Underneath, lay it up, missed it. The rebound is to Carroll. He won't miss it. Willie Kareem fouled him in the act of shooting. That's why he missed it.
That's only Kareem's first personal.
And it might be a good foul.
Yeah. With JB right under the basket, you can afford to give a foul at this point if that's your first. It's only the team's second.
That's right. That's why it was perhaps a good foul. It was a sure 2 points, wasn't it?
You bet.
And Carroll at the free throw line this year shot his free throws at 78%. So that's good. He averaged 21 points, 7 rebounds.
He's got a distinctive little rock and roll rhythm when he stands at the line and bounces that ball.
It's like jelly on a plate.
Ways left to right.
All right, both free throws are good, and it's 41-36. J.B. Carroll now has 8 points in the ball game, and Magic comes the other way, 7.5 to play in the half. Magic's got the ball and brings it over to Michael Cooper, three-point country. Out to Scott, 26 feet straight out to Magic. Backdoor, Cooper loops goes, but Magic can't get the ball to him, so Magic dribbles down the middle. Ball slips out of his hands. It's turnover Los Angeles, I think. It's off the leg of who? What are you pointing to, ref? He's standing down there pounding his hip, and nobody knows whose hip he was pounding. You got to point one way or the other. They don't know where to go.
He was pointing at a player. We couldn't see who he was pointing at.
The Lakers get the ball out of bounds. 8 on the 24, and an offensive foul on the Lakers. Offensive foul on Magic Johnson. He's setting an illegal pick. And he goes over and asks Bill Oakes, what did you call that for? Billy said, just because I felt like it. 41-36 to Lakers. 7:19 left to play here in the first half. Dick Hearn with Keith Erickson. And we got the ball handled by Floyd. Out to Carroll. Pretty good high post man. Carroll's got the ball. Dribble drive on Kareem. In deep. Throws up a right-hand bank. It's no good. He's going to be called for an offensive foul. Boy, is that a break for the Lakers.
It really is a break. That was a mighty tough shot J.B. Carroll made.
And it was a darn good move he made. Gee whiz, I think the Lakers were fortunate there. I thought we'd see it again, but I guess not. All right, Mullins in the ballgame. 41-36 to score. 5 minutes gone, 7 to go in the first half. And coming to the ball, we've got Magic Johnson. Magic takes it into Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, single coverage. Out to Cooper and over to Scott. Scott gives to Coop. Now to Magic down the middle. He's fouled. He throws the ball at the basket. It would have counted had it have gone. Boy, you think about talk about a thinking man's play, huh?
As soon as he heard that tweet, boy, that ball was going up to the basket.
That's 3 fouls on Mullins. They'll have to get him out of there and bring Teagle back in. Mullen looks like an Irishman that's really mad. The free throw is good. Rang around in the cage and then fell in. Into the ball game to replace Mullen now. With Ballard going to the back court, apparently. They bring into the front court a kid that is 6'8", Ben McDonald. 43-36, and Mullen leaves the ball game. Coming with the ball to the front court is Sleepy Floyd. He's the ball handler. Cooper now guards Ballard. Bounce pass in low. Nice save by Carroll. Not a good pass. Carroll's in the air. He hangs. Shoots over Kareem from 10. No good. He didn't get a roll. The rebound is off. Fumble. The arch is made. Back to the leg to Smith. Magic picks up. To Cooper to Scott. Scott. Oh, my heavens. Scott was slammed to the floor. He's lying prone, face down. That hurt. I don't know if it was his head that hit the floor that made the thud that we heard clear up here or not. I hope. He's getting up. Now the Golden State Warrior player, Ballard, is being attended to by Dick D'Oliva after Gary Beatty came out on behalf of the Lakers. Star Byron Scott. Whew. Boy,
Cooper made a nice pass across to Byron. Byron came in, and Greg Ballard, I thought he had lost his balance. Byron was able to break the fall with his arm and then came down on his hip.
I'm very lucky in breaking his fall with his arm that he didn't break his arm.
His arm, that's right.
All right. When we're able to, Scott will shoot. Ballard comes over to him and says, "Are you okay?" Greg Ballard's one of the nice guys you'll ever know. Gary High out in Pomona, then, of course, he went on to Oregon and into the big leagues with the Washington Bullets. Ballard leaves the ballgame. He was shaken up in the play, too. And Higgins comes in. The crowd's booing, and that's unjustified. I know it's natural, but he didn't try to hurt Byron, I don't think.
No, he didn't. I don't think so either. He's a tough cookie.
There aren't many guys. There's a few, but not many in the league anymore that'll try to hurt somebody.
There are far fewer than there used to be.
Oh, golly. Each club used to have a policeman, as they call it. The free throw by Byron is good for his first point. He can make 2 free throws after that, Joel. What a free thrower he was, though. 4th in the league this year, 89%. And he makes both free throws, and the Laker lead is the biggest of the game, 9 points. 45-36. 6.5 minutes left to play here in the second quarter. Dribble drive around Scott. Here we go. Floyd got by him, and then Scott reached in and knocked it out of bounds. Nice play. Nice recovery.
Tell you, one good sign for the Warriors on that play. They had 2 guys retreating in case the Lakers got that ball.
All right, the inbound pass comes into Carroll. They steal it. Scott stole the ball. Scott's in the front court with the dribble. Scott's all the way into the basket. He puts it up and gets it. Boy, he needed that ball. Like heck he did. He won't need it tomorrow morning when we start up to Golden State. He'll be hurting. That'll be a sore hip. Now, timeout is called by the Lakers. So the Lakers build up an 11-point lead halfway through the second quarter as they try to get a 2-0 advantage in the series on the Lakers Basketball Network. Coming up at halftime, we're going to have Dick Stockton with Keith Erickson on our radio network. And he'll be with Tommy Heinsohn on Prime Ticket. And also on Prime Ticket at halftime, Jeff Witcher visits with the Laker GM, Jerry West. Laker fans are out and got their nice little sweaters on. By the way, I want to tell you about a commemorative Laker T-shirt and cap situation for you in a moment. All right, the ball out in front, broken up by A.C. Green. It goes to Scott. Left side to Green. He goes the distance to be fouled on the dribble. That'll be 2 free throws. you get your commemorative Laker T-shirt and cap, whether the Lakers win just the Pacific Division, which they've already done, or if they win the Western Conference, or if they win the World Championship, it'll be so indicated on your shirt and cap. The number to call right now, 1-800-845-6666. Okay, in the playoffs, AC is doing well, almost 17 a game after the season of 10 and a half. You'd like to have that one back.
Yeah, you heard you say that. Got overconfident.
He'll make this one. He was down running the camera when we did our pregame prime ticket show tonight. That's why I was leaning Lister.
Doing it was fuzzy.
Free throw, good. Second one, just good. 48-36 is the score. Los Angeles leading it, and Floyd with the ball in the front court. Floyd against Byron Scott. Scott took a tremendous fall. Since that time, he's played great. The ball goes in low. Carroll's fouled by Rambis. Puts it up. It falls in, and he gets it. Boy, that's a tough shot. He was about 12 feet from the basket when he started. Rambis knocked him back another 5, and he still made the fall
He was
away.
way off balance when he shot that ball. That is really a shooter's bounce to touch that rim the way it did, softly bound up there a couple of times and fall through.
The foul on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Joe Barry Carroll gets the point. He now has 11 points to go with 3 rebounds, and it's 48-39. Magic comes the other way. Magic being guarded by Rod Higgins down there. Magic Johnson looks for Cooper and bounces the ball to his seatmate on the airplane. Out in front to Green, and Green over to Scott in front of Pat Riley. Into the post it goes to Magic. Back to Scott. He fakes the three-pointer, gives to Magic. Magic out to Cooper. He won't fake the three-pointer. He shoots it, and shoots it short. Rebound AC, knocks the ball to Cooper. Pass under to Kareem is too high, hits the bottom of the board, and bounces off to Rod Higgins. Higgins gives the ball to Sleepy Floyd. Lakers have 18 rebounds. The visitors have 17. Now Higgins has it just inside the three-point line. We've got 5 minutes left to play in the first half. He goes into Carroll. Carroll turns, loses Kareem. 12-foot jumper, no good. The rebound is off inside. Smith wants it, and he's fouled.
He was held, wasn't he?
Yep, 14 fouls.
That was reminiscent of the play with AC at the other end of the floor.
AC gets the foul or Magic, one or the other. They get Magic for his 3rd foul. Riles might take him out here for the rest of this half. Got almost 5 minutes to play, but Riley knows the price he pays when he takes Magic out, but he's got no choice. He can't have him get that 4th foul before halftime. So Worthy replaces Magic, who goes out for the 2nd time in the game. 48-39 is the score, and Floyd's got the ball. The Lakers lead it, and the ball to Higgins. Pass badly, knocked down, chased by Kareem, taken by Kareem to Cooper. Cooper makes a great save of a low pass and dribbles with the ball in the front court. Boy, that was a great play by Kareem and Cooper. Now, Cooper's got it, dribbles around Floyd, comes in deep, comes all the way, puts it up, it's good, he's fouled!
And Cooper is talking to Sleepy Floyd.
They've been going at it all night long. Boy, and Floyd goes right over and talks to him, too, right in his ear. 50-39.
Quite a shot by Cooper.
Yeah.
Oh, he was banged to the floor. He still made the ball off the board.
7 points, 3 assists, 4 rebounds already off of the bench. 51-39, the Lakers lead it. And that 12-point lead is the biggest. Here's a dribble drive by Floyd. Down the middle, Floyd puts it up. It's no good. Worthy might have got a chunk of that. The ball is to Kareem. Kareem to Coop. Front court to Scott. His 17-footer. Good. 14-point lead. Timeout. Golden State. Byron Scott gets his 2nd field goal. He gets his 6 points since that tremendous fall. You've heard it, you've seen it on the Lakers Basketball Network.
So I said.
Backcourt scoring, big advantage for the Lakers, 28-8. Magic has 14, Byron has 6, Coop has 8.
One of the shortnesses for Golden State is Floyd. He's only taken 1 shot. He's played 19 minutes tonight.
Got 8 assists.
He had 13 field goal attempts in the first game. He's a great player. Maybe that leg's keeping him from jump shooting. He's got the hamstring, you know. Here's the ball to Terry Teagle. Dribble drive on Coop. Down the middle. Shoots over Coop and makes a 10-footer. 53-41. That was not an easy shot.
I don't see many guys do that with Coop on.
I'll say you don't. We'll be on the air on radio only. Remember, it's going to be on TV. We solicit your listening on Saturday. We'll be on at 12:20 from Oakland. There's a jump shot by Scott. In and out. Hard for Rake. The rebound is off, and here comes Floyd with it. 4-on-3. Floyd down the middle, takes it over to the great shooter, Short. And Short hits a 20-foot jumper. Rivers Short off of the bench now has made 4 out of 7 shots.
one of the few times the Warriors have been able to bring the ball down the floor and have somebody without a man right in their face.
53-43, the Lakers lead by 10 with a long way to go tonight here. So stick around at halftime and enjoy the second half simulcast. Ball in low to Kareem. He's in deep. His hook shot at 8 is good. Carroll was very late getting to position. 55-43. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in the ballgame now with 10. Ball in low. Nobody guarding Carroll. His 10-footer is good. And Kareem was just as late getting back to Carroll as Carroll was to him. 55-45. 3 minutes to play in the half. Chick Hearn with Keith Erickson. Pass underneath. Cooper's pass broken up by Carroll. To the middle man short. Back to Carroll. Drives into Kareem. Charging, I would imagine. Nope, it's blocking because Kareem turned his back. If Kareem would have just stood there, taken the little guy in his chest, it would have been charged.
That's Kareem's third.
Magic's got 3. Kareem's got 3, and both will go to the fine. Let's pause 10 seconds. Station identification. This is the Lakers Basketball Network.
San Diego Sockers begin their drive for a 6th MISL championship as they take on the Kansas City Comets in playoff action. Follow the Sockers on Prime Ticket immediately following Lakers basketball.
Replacing Kareem is Michael Thompson, and the Warriors are getting back in this thing. 55-46. Floyd's second free throw is good again, and it's 55-47. Kareem is on the bench, and Scott's got the ball. Scott in the front court against Sleepy Floyd. Inside playing the post is Worthy against Higgins. Now the ball out in front to AC, three-point country, and over here to Cooper. Into the post man, Michael Thompson. Thompson against Jerome Whitehead. Thompson fake, gives it out to Cooper. Cross-court pass to Scott. He fakes the three-pointer, takes it to Worthy, and 3 seconds is called. No basket. 3 seconds. Good call. Good call. The Lakers overpass with Michael Thompson in the lane. 55-47. The Lakers lead it, but here comes Sleepy Floyd dribbling. Stop, fake, straight-armed a little bit and got away with it. Cross-court pass comes to Higgins, corner of the key, and he screens for Short. Short dribbling, goes around Michael Thompson, and he's fouled or carried it over. He carried it over.
He made that move around Michael Thompson. He turned that ball completely over.
When you get your hand under the ball and then turn it over to dribble it again, that's when they call that particular violation. 2:16 to play in the half. And Cooper has the ball in the front court. Cooper at the three-point line. Cooper holds it up. Magic and Kareem both in foul trouble. 3 apiece. Now the ball over to Cooper. In low to James Worthy. Out to Scott. Dribble drive. In deep. He's got an open pass. He puts it up from 2 feet and misses it. Rebound is off. Whitehead had it. Threw it away. It goes under to Green from Scott. And Green scores. Bad play by Whitehead. 57-47. You can't make a bad pass against this Laker club or against any NBA club.
Especially right into the basket.
All right, Floyd has it out in front. Floyd's down the middle. Floyd almost traveled. Brings the ball over to Purvis Short. Short off the dribble, down the middle of Whitehead. He's away from Michael Thompson. Makes an easy 5-footer as Michael overplayed. 57-49. Minute and a half left to play. The Lakers lead it in the first half. Their biggest lead was 14 at 53-39. So they've been outscored 10-4 in this run by the Warriors. Scott down the middle, throws it up. It didn't go, but he'll shoot 2. Byron Scott. So
Gusty little guy, you know him?
2 big games coming up at Oakland. Saturday and Sunday, back-to-back. That won't be good for Kareem. You can bet on back-to-back games are tough. Riley knows that, and he'll try to get him some rest in the second half. He's giving him some rest right now. He didn't want to give him. That's because of 3 fouls. On Sunday, we'll be on the air at 10 minutes till 3 o'clock. And that'll be on these radio stations and on KHJ Channel 9 Los Angeles. Scott's free throw is no good. He looks for his 7th point and got it. And the Laker lead is 58-49. Coming with the ball is Floyd. Sleepy is their point guard all the way. Teagle can do it a little bit too. Floyd out the top of the key. Looks at Teagle going down the middle. Teagle's away from Cooper, and illegal defense against the Lakers. First time. It was against AC. Riley's nervous, and he's got a right to be nervous. The attendance is a sellout, 17,505. All right, here's the ball into Sleepy Floyd. Floyd against Byron Scott. Pass goes over to Short. He shoots over Worthy from 20, in and out, hard for Ray. The rebound is off to Cooper with a minute to play. Cooper coming to the end of the first half, dribbling the ball. Cooper's down the middle. Cross-court to Scott. That is a three-pointer, but he missed it badly. The rebound is off. Worthy had it and drops it out of bounds under pressure from Teagle. Now we go the other way, and almost falling down, dribbling the ball, but still retaining control is Floyd. Floyd brings the ball to Teagle. 47 seconds to play in the period. Teagle dribbles the baseline, stops, hangs, 12-footer hits the side of the board. Teagle goes up, gets it back, and scores. Fine play by Terry Teagle. He's a 6'5 guard. has great quickness, as you can see on that follow shot.
They've cut their deficit in half. It was 14. Now 7 with 33 seconds left to play. Lakers trailed by 7 in game 1 at the half. Cooper's got the ball. Pass in low to Worthy. Knocked away and out of bounds by Worthy.
I think he's right.
I do too. 26 seconds left. Are they going to work for that last shot? Run it out as far as they can? I would think so.
George Karl slowed him down.
I would think you might be careful of Short or Floyd. Floyd has only shot once in this half. I don't think they can win with him shooting only once in a half. 58-51. And Floyd dribbling the ball. Floyd go to the base. Turn. Cross-court pass. Wild. The grab. And the buzzer sounds before anything can happen. The 24-second clock. So the Lakers get it with 2 seconds. 20-second timeout the Lakers to set something up. You cannot advance the ball to midcourt, if you're wondering, on a 20-second timeout.
That's something. That shot came a split second after that shot clock went off. Ball went through.
I didn't like the way they played that at all.
They didn't play it very well. No. That's for sure. They better play some good defense a few seconds ago.
Well, you got to throw the home run pass, first of all. You can't pass the ball in the backcourt for the Lakers unless you put Magic in for a 78-footer. But the pass certainly should go up into the front court or very near to the line. It's going to take at least a 40-foot shot, I would think, to get anything done.
Could use Fernando here to inbound the ball.
Yeah, I'll say. All right, Green's going to try it. He throws it to Worthy. Worthy turns, loses the ball, and the half's over. All right, at the end of the first half, the roles are reversed. In game 1, at the end of the half, the Lakers trailed by 7. In game 2, a nail-biting Pat Riley goes to the line with the Lakers leading by 7. Score 58-51 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Well, tonight here at the Forum, we have exactly the opposite of what happened in the first half Tuesday night. The Lakers are leading Golden State by 7, 58-51 here at halftime. And it's a pleasure to have joining me now the Lakers general manager, Jerry West. And, Jerry, your analysis of this first half.
Well, as you mentioned, it's 2 completely different ball games that we saw from Tuesday night and tonight. But, you know, we had a chance to have a big lead out there in the first half, and we don't have it. And these are the kind of games that are dangerous for you. You really have to, when you get a team in position and you have a nice lead, you just can't give it away. Because if you do, good teams are going to come back, and Golden State is a very good basketball team.
Now, tonight, as in the game Tuesday, the Lakers got off to a little bit of a slow start and then started putting it together.
Well, we did it with a real good defensive play, and even though we made them turn the ball over a lot of times when we made a good defensive play, we normally capitalize and score a layup on the other end. Tonight we didn't do that very many times, but you have to give Golden State credit. They were in bad position there for a while, and they've dug themselves right back in this ball game now.
And of course, and you know as well as anybody, one of the great shooters of all time. Shooting is what? How the percentage? It's rhythm, isn't it?
Well, shooting is rhythm, and at this time of year, you're playing against better people, and you're playing against people that are watching you every night, so it makes it a little bit more difficult. But we've missed some shots out there that I think will make the second half.
Okay, this is an interesting date, ladies and gentlemen, May 7th, back in 1972. On this date, the Lakers won the NBA World Championship from the New York Knicks. I'd imagine you have some fond memories. We're going to show you some tape right now to a play you might remember. Take a look, Jerry.
Well, these are special times, I think, for every team when you get to the championship finals. And, you know, for the Lakers here, it didn't seem like we were ever going to be able to win one. But this was a great moment, and I think maybe it sort of took the monkey off our back, and then, of course, when Magic came here, we've had 3 world championships since then.
And that guy you were hugging there is the current coach, Pat Riley.
An old buddy of mine.
Do you have any, I mean, obviously you have many memories of that time. Is there any one thing that sticks out in that series or perhaps that final game?
Well, I think when you get a lead like that, and when you're so used to being on the other side of it, it just doesn't, that clock doesn't look like it moves at all. And conversely, when you're losing, it doesn't seem long enough. But we had that game under control, and it was nice to sit there and reflect back on all the ugly things that had happened in the playoffs, and it made for a wonderful summer, I'll say that.
Now, a big second half, hopefully, for the Lakers, and they can take a 2-game lead up to Golden State. That's important, isn't it?
Well, it really is, because it puts a tremendous amount of pressure on you. And good teams, and the Laker team has proven that all year long, has been able to win anywhere against any kind of competition. And you just have to feel that if they played over 500%, they're going to win one of those games up there.
Thank you for your time, Jerry.
Thank you.
Jerry West, Lakers general manager, and at halftime, the Lakers up by 7 over Golden State. Chick and Keith will be back with halftime highlights and stats in just a moment.
The Lakers lead at 58-51 at halftime, so that's a 14-point switch between the first game because they were behind by 7 then, weren't they? Joe Barry Carroll came on tonight, and I thought played himself a real good first half.
He's had, in the 2 ball games, he's been outstanding in the first half, and I think he's one of the keys whether they have a chance of winning this ball game is if he can have a second half like he had in the first in these 2 games. He can score, there's no doubt about that. From the outside, from the inside, he's 7 feet at least, and he can get that ball in the basket. JB had 13 points. Larry Smith and Purvis Short and Terry Teagle all had 8. Chris Mullen with 4 along with Rod Higgins. Sleepy Floyd had 2, and boy, that's a factor too.
He took only 1 shot, and I just asked the trainer, Dick DeOliva, is there something wrong with his leg that he can't shoot? He said, absolutely not. He's a tough kid. Magic can shoot it.
Magic can do whatever he wants out there on the floor. Magic can drive that ball to the basket in heavy traffic like nobody, I think, that's ever played this game.
Magic Johnson had 14.
And James Worthy with 12. Kareem had 10. 8 for Michael Cooper. 7 for Scott. AC had 5. And Kurt Rambis 2.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the crowd is capacity at the Fabulous Forum in Inglewood, California. Hope you're enjoying the simulcast. The Lakers lead it by 7 at halftime. And if you had to go back and replay that first half, I think both coaches would have some highs and lows. Lakers got out of the block slowly again.
They did, but you know, it seemed like the Lakers played a lot better than the Warriors in the first half, and yet they're only up by 7. And I think that's a good sign for the Warriors, and I think it's something the Lakers need to be concerned about. Of course, they're probably just figuring that they'll have another third quarter like they did on Tuesday night.
I just got a score when I came downstairs. The Houston Rockets leading with 2 minutes to play in the third quarter at Seattle by 20 points.
That's surprising, isn't it? How can you lose 2 on your home floor and go into the opponent and lead by 20 after 3?
Who are you going to talk to now?
Tommy Heinsohn. We'll talk about the Celtics.
All right. Maybe you can find out about Bill Walton, who has of a bone in his right foot, maybe out for the year. Back with Keith and Tommy Heinsohn in a moment on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Lakers basketball is brought to you by your Southern California Chevrolet dealers who've got these limited edition Camaro RSs. It's loaded with options and starts at just $12,411. By Miller Lite. For great taste, there's only one light beer, Miller Lite. By Great Western's family of companies, over $27 billion strong. We'll always be there. And by Avis, who invites you to go in style with a new Cadillac or similar luxury car for only $45 a day. Remember, your other car is an Avis.
We're back with Tommy Heinsohn, the old Boston Celtic great. And Tommy, I'm curious your feeling now with the news about Bill Walton, what you think that's going to do to the Celtics' chances.
If this Boston Celtic team even gets to the final, it'll amaze me. McHale is only operating at about 40%.
Yeah.
Walton was helping to make some ground while McHale was trying to make his comeback after that injury he sustained. I think it's going to be awfully difficult. They've played 2 perfect games against Milwaukee, and they struggled.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see Milwaukee do it to them up there in Milwaukee.
I thought that if they were able to get by Milwaukee, that the only way they could come out of there as the champions of the East is if Detroit and Atlanta beat each other up so badly that they got no chance against the Celtics.
Well, I think they've always been susceptible to speed, what I call a meltdown theory, where the other team just keeps throwing people at them and speed makes them run up and down the court. They've been able to deal with that fairly well. But they've utilized Kevin McHale. He's been so important in their low post game. That's where they get their points when they slow it down. If he can't produce, they got problems.
How about the story about Larry Bird wanting to lose the 15 pounds so he'd be stronger in the playoffs?
I think Larry Bird is a guy that will do anything to win. He doesn't look like he lost 15 pounds to me, though.
That's right.
His mother must have fed him pretty good after he lost it.
DJ's doing a whale of a job, isn't he? Because he's been hurt pretty badly, too, with that shoulder.
I think DJ is the consummate leader type. You know, when both he and Bird come down the stretch, you got 2 guys that are willing to take the shot. I think every one of the Celtic players is willing to take that shot coming down the stretch. But those 2 guys, they do it at both ends of the court. They make very decisive defensive plays at the right time, too.
Are you surprised at how well Danny Ainge is playing?
No, I always felt Danny would be a great player. I thought he was a lot better offensive player than he showed his first year, and he's got his confidence now, and he's really doing the job outside. He's an automatic 3 when you let him alone.
That's right. Thanks for talking to us, Tommy.
Been a pleasure, Keith.
All right, as usual. Let's go back upstairs to Chick.
Our halftime guest gets a gift certificate from Discount Tire Centers featuring Michelin tires with over 55 locations. Take all of your brake, shock, and alignment needs to Discount Tire Centers. Visit any one of their new locations in Tarzana, Thousand Oaks, and downtown L.A. Okay, at the half, the Lakers shooting 54% and the visitors 48%. The visitors made all 9 of their free throws. Lakers 16 out of 21. The rebounds are 21 all, and Scott dribbles at the front court. Scott gives the ball to the three-point line to Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson takes the ball over to James Worthy. Worthy looks at Kareem coming through the key and gives it to Magic, who had only 4 assists in the first half. Ball into Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Kareem with 8 on the 24-second clock. Back to Magic, and he'll probably put it up. Dribble drive in deep, puts it up from 10. Has to have a bounce, didn't get it. Kareem tipped it in, and it won't count. Offensive interference. The ball was over the cone. Good call. And the Lakers' 7-point lead is not big, not decisive. The Warriors found out a 7-point halftime lead wasn't decisive in the first game. Let's see what happens now. Floyd's got to shoot the ball. He's got the ball. He shot only once in the first half, did not score. Now the ball over the right side to Higgins. His 20-foot jumper, no good. The rebound is to James Worthy. Worthy gets his second rebound of the game. Gives the ball to Magic Johnson. Over the right side to Byron Scott. Scott in front of the Warriors bench, yo-yoing up and down. Takes the ball in low to Magic, posting up against Mullen with 3 fouls. Magic has 3. Magic backing him in, turns loose a hook shot at 12. No good. The rebound is off to Higgins. Higgins clears the ball to Floyd. Floyd in the front court, 3-on-3. He's going to try to go the distance against Kareem, and Kareem blocks the shot. Great play by Kareem and bad judgment by Floyd. The ball to Magic. Magic down the middle. Magic in deep. Lays it off to Green. Green in the air for the 16-footer. That's good. A.C. Green's 4th shot of the game. His 3rd field goal. 7th point. 60-51 Los Angeles on the simulcast. And we got Sleepy Floyd dribbling in front of Pat Riley over there in the Laker bench down at the southern end of the fabulous forum. The ball to Carroll. Carroll backing in on Green. Shoots a hook shot over him from 8. It's no good. Tipped up and in beautifully by Smith. A left-hand guide shot. He leaned back like the bough of a tree. Wow, was that something? Magic Johnson's got it 60-53. Pass in low to James Worthy. This one's far from put away, I'll tell you that. Worthy out to A.C. Green. Green under to Kareem, a bad pass. They turn it over. The ball is taken by Carroll. It's a 4-on-3 break. Carroll's in the middle. Carroll the right side to Higgins. He sets. He fires. He does not get the rebound to Smith, though. He gives it back to Higgins. And the Lakers look like they're sleepwalking. 3-point shot is good by Sleepy Floyd. That's what they're waiting for right there. He made 3 of those in game 1. That's only his 2nd try of the night. 22nd timeout, the Lakers. And the Laker lead is just 4. Remember, it was 14 with 4:14 to play in the 2nd quarter. This game is coming to you live from the fabulous forum. Lakers basketball brought to you by Miller Genuine Draft. Cold filler draft beer, as real as it gets. By Discount Tire Centers, featuring Michelin tires with over 55 locations for all your brake, shock, and alignment needs. Visit one of their new locations in Tarzana, Thousand Oaks, and downtown Los Angeles. Smith is playing another fine basketball game. He's got 10 points.
And 11 rebounds. 8 of them offensively.
Here we go with Magic Johnson moving along the western sideline. Laker lead is 4. Magic and the Lakers don't want to lose this one. A split here would put the driver's seat, the cushion on the driver's seat for the Warriors. Magic is down the middle, loses the ball. It's another Laker turnover. It's a 3-on-2 fast break. Floyd to the right side to Mullen. Mullen underneath, score! And the Laker lead is 2, 60-58. And the Laker crowd begins to realize that this might be a big night for Golden State. Now Magic's got the ball. Magic into Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Kareem with 3 fouls. Got to look out for the charge. He's got the ball. He swings left. He shoots right. A 10-footer, not close. The rebound is to Higgins, and the Lakers can't get a rebound. Now the ball to Floyd. Floyd's cross-court pass to Mullen. They could tie the Lakers right now. Now he's a pass underneath to Smith, and Smith got the pass from Higgins to score. If the Lakers ever needed a timeout, it's right now. 60-60 is the score. The Lakers have been outscored 21-7 in the last 6 minutes. Now here's a holding foul. Probably Mullen, his 4th. We'll see.
Mullen had Magic around the neck.
I'll tell you one thing. The Warriors got the Lakers around the neck right now. His 4th foul. They can bring Teagle into that spot, though. Here's a bad pass thrown out of bounds, and that's thrown away by Green. The Lakers in this quarter now with 4 turnovers in 3 minutes. Now they can go behind. A jump shot by Floyd. No good. The rebound is to Kareem. Somebody finally took one away from Smith. The ball to Magic. Magic front court. Magic all the way. Magic underneath. Puts it up. Gets it. Magic gets his 16th point. And it's now 62-60 the Lakers. Mullen has the ball and takes it into Joe Barry Carroll to be double teamed. Bounce underneath. Stolen by Magic. Great play by Magic. Great anticipation. He's got the ball in the front court. To Worthy. All the way under. Slam dunk. Timeout, the Warriors. They rallied. They caught him at 60. And then Magic makes a steal. Magic made a dribble drive basket. Gave Worthy a pass for another basket. And the Lakers lead 64-60 on Worthy slam on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Houston 75, Seattle 57 in the fourth quarter. Seattle coming back a little bit.
Magic Johnson with 16 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, and a couple of steals. The last steal led to a basket. The Laker lead is 64-60. We've got Sleepy Floyd with it against Scott. Out in front, the ball to Mullen above the three-point line. Mullen will shoot it up from anywhere like 23 feet out. He shoots it and didn't get it. The rebound inside to A.C. Green in front of Carroll. A.C. to Magic. Magic pushes the dribble to the front court. He does a stutter step. Mullen picks him up, and Magic's pass is knocked out of bounds on a great hustle play by J.B. Carroll.
Quite a retreat for J.B., huh? He was involved in the rebound at the other end, coming down just in time to get a hand on that ball.
16 on the 24. The inbound pass to Scott. He fakes. He loses Floyd. He shoots and misses badly from 19. The rebound, A.C. Green, fumbled out of bounds by A.C. 7:56 left to play in the third quarter. And the crowd is 17,505, really beginning to get into this thing. I think most of them thought the game was in the bag, in the refrigerator, but it's not yet. Now we've got the ball out in front of Floyd. It's in no one's refrigerator yet. Mullen against Worthy. The ball goes in low to Carroll against Green. He turns. He shoots over Green from 17. No, the rebound is off. Smith wants it, but dropped it out of bounds as he hit it with his left hand. Boy, does he get great position.
He really did. And then he tried to out-talk Darrell Garrison for the ball.
He had both Kareem and Magic pushed out of position on that rebound. Scott's field goals, 2 for 10 tonight. He's got the ball out in front. He holds it up and lobs it into Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Scott. Back into Kareem playing the post. Kareem down the middle. Underneath. The right-hand jumper. Turnaround is good from 6. A tremendous shot.
Oh, I haven't seen that one in a while.
Since about the sophomore year at UCLA. 66-60.
When he was Big Lou.
The Lakers lead it by 6. They have made 6 unanswered points. Now the ball to Mullen. Mullen in low to Carroll. Turn a right-hand hook loose from the baseline. In and out. Harper rake again. The rebound is to Green. Green to Magic. Magic in the front court. Dribble behind the back. Magic gives the ball to Scott. His 11th shot of the game is not close. And the rebound comes out of Magic. Hustles to get it. Magic has done everything except play the drums tonight. Magic flipping the ball to the three-point line. Magic holds it up. I think you'll see Coop in for Scott before very long. Magic looking to Kareem. Here comes Coop off the bench. Just as I said that in honest gosh, I didn't know that he was coming. Kareem's hook shot is heartbreak and went in and came out from 12. Rebound to Mullen. Mullen to Floyd. Floyd holds it up. He's got a man on the other side of the floor and takes it over to him. Higgins. And Higgins out to Mullen. Mullen dribbles down the middle. Draws the crowd. Comes all the way. A breakdown on defense. Nobody helped out. And it's 66-62. Great drive by Mullen. Mullen in the ball game now with 8 points. And Magic's got it. The ball in low to Worthy. Kareem's at the other end. Now the ball back out to Magic. Back into Kareem. Or rather to Worthy. Dribble drive down the middle. A hook shot of 6 is on the way. No, the rebound is off, and Smith's got another one. He gives the ball to Floyd. Floyd coming with Carroll. Floyd all the way. Puts it up, scores it. Kareem had to be extremely careful not to get the 4th, and I'm not sure he didn't.
Yeah, he gave him a half a contest on that play.
So the Lakers made 6 in a row to break the 60-all tie, and now the Warriors respond with 4 of their own. Magic Johnson's got it. 5:43 to play in the third quarter. Magic against Mullins. Isolated over here on the weak side of the pattern. Magic stops outside, fakes the shot. Bounce the ball to Green down the middle. His right-hand hook is 6. He gets a roll. It went around and around and around like a motorcycle in that motor drill. 68-64. I tell you, he was in low gear, wasn't he?
Yeah, or else he had a flat.
All right, 68-64. Here's the jump shot by Mullen. No good from 22, out of bounds. Lakers get it on a team rebound. Cooper in for the Lakers and Scott out. Cooper 8 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. 68-64. Magic Johnson's got the ball in the front court. Magic gets to the three-point line. Magic against Mullins, again on the weak side of the pattern. Kareem goes over now to balance it up a little bit. Pass inside, thrown away by Magic. Another turnover and a great defensive play by Carroll. 68-64. Here comes Floyd down the middle of the dribble, all the way, puts it up. It did not go in, but he was fouled by Worthy. Boy, the Lakers were lucky he missed that.
Chuck, you notice the wrap on Sleepy's leg? Is that the same? Was it wrapped?
Same thing. Yeah. I talked to D'Oliva about it at halftime. I said, is that hamstring injury bothering his jump shot? He said no. Let's pause 10 seconds. Station identification. This is the Lakers Basketball Network.
The world's best track and field stars will be at UCLA's Drake Stadium for the Pepsi Invitational Track Meet, and Prime Ticket will have exclusive coverage Saturday, May 16th at 7:30 p.m.
Sleepy Floyd makes 2 free throws, and it's 68-66 the Lakers in the third. Hello to all you fans out there at Dodger Stadium. The ball to Magic Johnson. Magic holds it up the three-point line. Magic takes it into Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Out in front is Cooper. Kareem loses the ball. Gets it back. Swings up a hook at 12. Not close. Just as bad as a turnover, and the rebound goes to Floyd. 3-on-2. Underneath it comes to Mullen. Reverse layup. Ties it up at 68. So the shoe is on the other foot tonight. It's the Warriors rallying from a 7-point halftime deficit. Magic's got the ball. Into Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Away from Whitehead. Underneath. Puts it up. It didn't go. He'll shoot 2.
Well, they're awfully aggressive defensively. Really helping out inside, as they've got to shut this Laker fast break down.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar will be at the line for his second and third free throws of the game. He's got 5 rebounds to go with his 12 points so far. Missed his only free throw of the game. The next one is a brick that you can hear. And Kareem at the line. And the Lakers are certainly not looking like the Lakers of Game 1, second half. But maybe they will never look that good again as they did in the third quarter.
How'd you describe that last free throw?
A brick. The next one's good. And the Laker lead is 69-68. So Kareem has made 1 out of 3 free throws. 4:20 to play here, and the lead back. They haven't had it since the middle of the quarter. Here's a steal from Floyd by Cooper. Give the ball to Green. Slam dunk. Pass in to Mullen. Knocked away and out of bounds by Magic, and Magic's mad. He thought he made a good steal off Mullen's foot.
From where we're sitting, I thought he did too.
71-68. Boy, I was worried about the Coop going in for that slam. As mad as he and Floyd have been.
Sleepy was just lining it up to go after that shot.
Yes, he was. All right, Floyd's out in front with the ball to Whitehead. Whitehead clears the ball to Mullen. Mullen yo-yoing up and down. I wonder why they got Carroll out of there. Can you tell me?
No, I don't know.
Here's the ball to Floyd. Dribble drive. Stop. 22 feet out. His shot is blocked, I think. Tipped up underneath by Smith. No good. The rebound to Magic. Front court to Worthy. To Cooper. To Worthy. Slam. So the Lakers got caught at 60, then made 6 in a row. Now they get caught at 68 and make 5 in a row to lead by 5. Ball in the front court goes over to Higgins. Out in front to Floyd. Floyd clears the ball to Whitehead, and Whitehead back to Mullen. Mullen tries to dribble. Almost lost it and double dribbles. Keith, do you think that possibly what I said to you earlier tonight, that I thought this club ran out of gas in the fourth quarter, maybe that's why he's got Carroll out now? I don't think it's a good reason, but maybe that's it.
I think that it's a very good reason why he might be. Because why would he have Jerome Whitehead playing?
Well, against Kareem, yeah. If Michael Thompson's in there, I'd understand it.
Yeah, that's right. And Carroll only has 2 personal.
Right. And when you're playing the second game of a series, and only takes 4 to win it, and you've lost the first one, you better play all your men as much as you can. So we'll find out. Here's a foul on Whitehead inside. Really ticky-tack call.
They wouldn't call that on J.B. Carroll.
Or on Kareem. So that is the 3rd team foul. The Lakers have 1. Lakers have scored 5 in a row. 3 minutes left to play in the period. The ball is into Magic. Magic in the air. A bank at 12 is good. Magic Johnson. That gives him 18 points. Magic Johnson leads all Lakers scorers. He leads all scorers for both teams. And it's 75-68. The Lakers will make 7 in a row. Floyd's got the ball out in front. Floyd bounce in low. Traveling on Floyd. They have 17 turnovers. The Lakers have 18. Timeout, Los Angeles. Standing ovation from most of the crowd as Worthy gave him something. High fives, low fives. Jimmy Smith says any 5. 75-68 in the Lakers Basketball Network.
That action under the boards is very physical. Kareem did a nice job surrounded by 3 Warriors. Got that ball out. James with a pass to Coop and a nice little bounce pass right back to James. How many times have we seen that tonight with James following it up with his stuff?
The Lakers roll off 7 points in a row to lead by 7, same as they led at halftime. The Warriors have not led in the second half, have not led since the first quarter. Now Magic Johnson's got the ball against Teagle. He dribbles on him. He's down the middle, scoops it up, and scoops it in. The Lakers make 9 in a row, and they do get him in clusters. Magic's got 20 points. Now the ball out in front to Purvis short, and short to Teagle. Teagle to the dribble, down the middle, indeed, hangs, it'll count if it goes. It didn't go. He was fouled, I believe, by Magic, his 4th. If Magic has got 4, Riley will probably take him out here with a 9-point lead and 2:20 to play in this period. J.B. Carroll comes back in, 13 points, 3 rebounds, and I still don't know why he was out unless he said, I'm just out of gas. I got to get my second win. Sometimes a player will go over to the coach and say that. Kareem goes out of the ball game. He still has only 3 fouls. Teagle at the line trying to make a point after the Lakers have rolled off 9 in a row. And he doesn't. Magic goes out as we suggested he would. And the next free throw coming to Teagle is Magic with 4 fouls, sits down. 20 points, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds for Magic. The second free throw is no good. The rebound is to A.C. Green. A.C. gives the ball to a hippity-hopping point guard, Michael Cooper. Cooper in the front court against Teagle. Bounce the ball over to Worthy. Worthy out to Scott, and Scott above the 3-point line to Coop. Coop back to Scott in 3-point country. Baseline to Michael Thompson. He hits a 20-footer. He's very effective from the baseline. Much better than straight away. 79-69. The Lakers now have outscored them 11-1 in this run. The ball given off to Smith. Smith out to Purvis short. Short back into the postman Carroll. Carroll holds it up. He's double teamed. He's wondering what to do with it. He throws the ball a little bit wildly, short-handed, drops it, picks it up. 4 on the clock. Into Carroll, turn, shoot. 15-footer, but he's fouled with 2 seconds on the 24. Miracle getting out of prison.
Oh, they had the pinch on him front and back. I don't know how he got that shot off. Warriors had a tough time even holding onto the ball that last possession. Finally, J.B. Carroll turned. He realized there were only seconds left on that shot clock. Michael Thompson on one side and A.C. on the other.
That's a heck of a play by Carroll, I'll tell you that. Carroll in the ball game now with 15 points. The free throw is good. He's got 16. So a 3-point play, and we're back to our halftime score. 7-point Laker lead. Now, Cooper coming to the ball in the front court. Cooper dribbling in front of the Golden State bench. Cooper yo-yoing up and down. Out in front to Scott. Scott down the middle of Worthy. Turn in the air. 5-footer good. Right in the face of Smith. Worthy's got so many moves, you don't know where he's going. 81-72. And it's a good thing his wife came tonight. He's got 18. Here's the ball knocked loose by Scott to Cooper. It's a 4-on-1 break. Cooper in deep. Bounce the ball over to Scott underneath, and he scores.
Sleepy Floyd came out and tried to foul Michael Cooper on the play.
He did. It was a very smart play on his part.
He was just a little bit late getting there.
All right, underneath. Down on the floor goes Cooper. I don't know if Smith threw him down or not, but I suspect that he did. Boy, Coop hit the deck.
He sure did. And that's very strange. Right in front of the official, and no call on the play.
All right, let's keep our eye on that one. 83-74. I don't think we need any more Utah Golden State battles, do we? Here's the ball in low to Michael Thompson. Back to Cooper. Back into Michael Thompson. Back out to Cooper. Top of the key to Scott. Worthy underneath the green, and it's intercepted by Smith. Smith gives the ball to the little guard, and the guard lays it off to the big center, Carroll. Floyd to Carroll for the slam.
Good job finishing that fast break off by J.B. Carroll.
83-76. I want to tell you, Smith is really getting physical. He's handling people down there. There's a foul on. Oh, Cooper's knocked clear over in front of the Golden State bench from 10 feet inbounds by Purvis short. And I don't know if that was accidental or not.
I really do think that it was, but I'll tell you one thing. None of the Warriors ran over there to help him up.
And none of those sitting whose feet he landed on help him up either. All right. Here we go. Cooper's got the ball. Over to Michael Thompson. Throws a horrible pass, and he threw the ball to Smith. Smith gives the ball to Floyd. Floyd front court. Floyd gives the ball off to Short. He goes to the base and throws it back out in front to Floyd, and they cross-court it to Teagle. Teagle dribble drive in deep. He's all the way under. Gives the ball to Short. Short scores, and it's a 5-point ball game. Boy, there's some fight in these Warriors tonight. 4 seconds left. Cooper front court. That blocker charge. Cooper's hurt. I don't know if it's bad or not. There's got to be a foul called on somebody. It's a blocker charge. It's a blocking foul on Floyd.
Look at Coop, Chick.
That's free throw time. Cooper's limping quite badly. He really took a shot.
That's a kind of an injury that really shows up badly, more seriously tomorrow than it does right now.
Well, I don't know what the injury is. Ankle, knee, thigh?
It looked like he got kneed right in the thigh.
Yes, it's getting physical. All right, 1 second left. Lakers will shoot 2, and Cooper will do it. I got a hunch there'll be some retaliation on that play. Free throw by Cooper is good. He may not be able to play in the second half. He really took a shot. And so did Sleepy. 9 points, 5 rebounds, 9 assists tonight for Coop.
I thought it was going to be more physical tonight. I guarantee it's going to be more physical Saturday and Sunday.
The 9 assists are Cooper's career high for playoffs. The free throws by Cooper, both good. 85-78, so the third quarter was played with no advantage to either team. We're still a 7-point Laker lead. Carroll had a good quarter on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Hey, guys, great barbecue. Yeah, plenty of Miller Lite. Have a can, Rodney.
This one's empty.
Mighty fine playing, Jim.
Wasn't me. Something tells me we're not alone in the universe. Hey, you're right, Norma. I wonder what they want.
Probably our Miller Lite because it tastes great.
That's silly. Hey, say, Mark!
Oh, Mickey!
We're doomed.
I'll tell you, we don't get no respect. So this is Earth, huh? Where were the girls? Wow! Well, what a pack of handsome guys!
No matter where you're from, there's only one light beer, Miller Lite.
I tell you, it's not easy being us, huh? Oh, what a crowd! What a crowd!
Through three quarters, the Warriors have been very consistent. 26, 25, and 27. The Lakers 32, 26, and 27. 78-85. Lakers advantage after three. Lakers shooting 57% to 49. 29, 28 rebounds. Lakers advantage. And Lakers advantage in turnovers, 20-18.
Fourth quarter, the ball belongs to the Warriors to start the quarter. Backing in with the dribble is Teagle. He turns, shoots over Cooper. A bank of 15 is good. Great shot by Terry Teagle. 85-80. The Los Angeles Lakers still have Magic on the bench. Kareem has returned. He's got 3 fouls. Magic has 4. Michael Thompson out in front is playing the power forward slot. Now the ball into Kareem Abdul-Jabbar against Carroll. Back to Scott. Into Kareem, but broken up by Carroll. Boy, does he do that often tonight. Woo! And the ball given off to Floyd. Laker lead is 5. Now the ball over the right side to Teagle. His 20-foot jumper no good, but he was fouled by Michael Cooper, his second.
It looked like Coop had a piece of that ball. Darrell thought he had a piece of his arm. Coop didn't like the call.
Cooper's got his career high in assists tonight, 9. Teagle at the free throw line. His first free throw of the game. His 12th point if he makes it, and he got it. Teagle's next free throw is good. And it's 85-82. Got a hunch from this is going right down the wire, and I know the two in Golden State are. We'll have it for you on radio starting at 12:20 on Saturday noon. Ball in low to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. They double him up. Now it's single coverage. Double him up. Now it's single coverage. Kareem swings left, shoots right, and makes that masterful 13-foot hook. That's the same shot he used at Las Vegas 2 years ago to become the all-time scoring leader in the NBA. 87-82. The Lakers by 5. And they got Magic on the bench. They got Green on the bench. Lots of time left to play, and Riles is cognizant of that. Now the ball goes over to Short. Short goes in the corner. Brings it out to the corner, the key to Carroll. Carroll's guarded by Worthy. Tries to dribble, and Worthy knocks it loose. It's a free ball. Carroll gets it. 4 on the clock. The ball is Short. 18-foot high archer air ball. Taken by Kareem, but the 24 expired because it didn't hit anything. The shot, it hit nothing, and therefore the 24-second clock expired. That cost the Lakers a fast break.
It sure did. I thought Kareem had possession of that ball before the shot clock went off.
Lakers by 5 in the fourth quarter, 10.5 to play. Now Cooper's got the ball. Cooper takes it into Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He just hit a hook shot from there. Tries 2 in a row. It's good again. Another 13-footer. Kareem in the ball game with 17 points. Kareem on the season, 17-point average. Cooper's got 10 assists in the ball game, adding to his new career high for the playoffs. Now the ball to the baseline, and dribbling the ball in deep is Teagle. Throws up a prayer, not answered. The rebound to Kareem, and the Lakers up by 7. To Cooper, to Scott, to Cooper, all the way, score! Timeout! Golden State. .91-82. About 10 minutes to play on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Bench scoring so far in the ball game. The Warriors with 27, the Lakers 16.
Cooper has 12 of the 16.
Yeah, and Teagle and Purvis Short have got most of theirs.
Greg Ballard coming in the ball game now for the Warriors. He always brings stability and leadership. All right, the ball out in front to Carroll. Takes the ball over to Ballard. Ballard holds it up, takes it in low to Carroll. A hook shot over Kareem on the way is good. An 8-footer. Swinging left, shooting right for his 20th point. And it's 91-82. 84, excuse me. Carroll had 22 points in the first game. 20 of them in the first half. Cooper's got the ball. Cooper takes the ball in low to Michael Thompson. Dribbling against Ballard. Michael brings it back out to Michael Cooper. Back into Thompson. Underneath. Lay it up and in. Boy, he got that pass on the outstretched palm perfectly for the 11th assist by Cooper. That made that basket possible. Great pass. It's not just getting it to a guy. It's getting to him at the right time, the right place. If he didn't catch it there, he doesn't get the basket. No chance. Magic will be in when it's dead. The Lakers leading by 9. Ball goes into Carroll. He's double teamed. Tries to drive the base. What's he going to do with it? He turns it loose and Kareem blocks it. The ball to Michael Thompson. Length the court pass to Scott. All the way under. Slam dunk. After he had been flattened earlier in the game on the same kind of a play, he had some guts to take that on short.
To take that ball to the basket and dunk it with the guy coming right at him.
I'll say. Upside jumper, no good by Ballard. Baseline save. Nice play by Floyd. On the floor to Teagle and a foul on Scott. Wow, what a sensational play. When the ball bounces out of bounds, folks, from inbounds, as long as it's in the air, doesn't touch anything, you can go get it. And boy, did Floyd go get it. He stopped almost at Hollywood Park.
And threw that ball almost out to half court.
Second team foul.
He knew his teammates would be.
All right, here's the ball to Teagle. Laker lead is 95-84 here in the fourth. Pass in low. Floyd's got it, puts it up underneath. Missed the shot. The rebound to Cooper. And Cooper's fouled. First team foul. Ball goes out of bounds. Teagle gets the foul. 95-84 Los Angeles. We should be getting a final from up in Seattle shortly. It looks like Houston's going to win their first game of that series. And Magic Johnson with the ball. 8:15 to play here in the fourth quarter. Bounce pass the baseline to Scott. In low to Michael Thompson. Drives the base. Stop. 8-foot jumper. No good. The rebound is off to Joe Barry Carroll. And Carroll gives the ball to Sleepy Floyd. Floyd in the front court. Back out three-point country. And Ballard throws it down the middle to Carroll, who makes the layup. Good pass. Good cut. 22 points for Joe Barry. 95-86. His counterpart, Kareem, has 17 points. Here's the foul. Trying to make a steal. Short foul, Magic.
Second team foul.
Third team foul on purpose, Short, number 45. 95-86 the Lakers, and Riley a little more at ease. Magic backing in. Magic cross-courts it over to, here's illegal defense. Wow. That's 3 tonight, I think, or is it 4?
3 or 4. It might be 4.
If it's 4, that's 8 in 2 games. Floyd's the guy they charged.
Third.
George Harrell looking on. That's 7 in 2 games. Now Cooper's going to shoot the tee. Cooper short with the tee. Past the tee and the scones. You're going to England, you got to know all about the afternoon tea and scones. Don't you, Monty? Crumpets. Trumpets are for orchestras. Here's the ball to Magic. Magic out in front. Magic cross court to Scott. Three-pointer by Coop. In and out, no. Tipped by Kareem. Once, no. Rebound to Carroll. Fumble by Carroll. Ball then knocked out of bounds. Off Carroll's foot by his teammate.
And look at Kareem jumping into the air. He is disgusted with himself for not making that easy tip.
I'll tell you something that the coaches told me about Coop. Remind me here in a second, Keith.
About Coop?
Yeah, about Coop. All right, the ball into Magic Johnson. Baseline to Kareem. Give and go to Magic. Underneath. Stop. Fake. Puts it up and he's hammered. Didn't make the basket. The foul is on J.B. Carroll. They tell me, remember the last shot was out of the corner by Coop, which is a much shorter three-point shot than out in front. And they tell me that he shoots twice as good on the statistics they keep from out in front instead of the shorter shot sideline.
Wonder why.
I don't know. Magic's got 20 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals. I don't know the answer to that. I asked the same question. And you know the coaches didn't know. No, I guess it's just how you feel. Comfortable. The free throw, no good by Magic. He's missed 3 or 4 of those tonight, hasn't he, Jimmy Pell? Now it's 96-86. He's missed 3 free throws tonight. Lakers by 10, 7:17 to play in the fourth quarter. Ball to Terry Teagle against Magic Johnson. Teagle to the dribble, in the air, 17-foot jumper, in and out, stays out. Boy, that was tough luck. The rebound to Michael Thompson. Michael gives the ball to Magic. Magic in the front court. Magic out in front to by Scott, three-point country. Magic goes in to play the post. They take it in there. Teagle tries to break it up and pushed him. Foul. That's 4 team fouls.
See how smart Magic is. He had the choice of trying it. He knew he was going out of bounds, of throwing that ball back to a teammate or holding on to it and walking out and forcing the official to make a foul call on Teagle.
If he'd have gone out and passed it back in, it never been called.
No,
I don't think.
He might have lost the ball.
Yep, inbound to Magic. Screen by Kareem. Magic uses that screen. He's behind it. Kareem really laid it on Teagle. Now Kareem plays the post, gets the pass, dribble down the middle, throws up a 6-footer, no good. There's a foul. Purvis short. His fourth. The team's fifth. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Lakers Basketball Network.
Another wild night of professional wrestling is headed your way this Saturday night as Prime Ticket presents 2 full hours of Southern professional wrestling. Join us Saturday at 7:30.
Okay, we will be on the air at 12:20 from Oakland on Saturday afternoon. We invite you to give us a tune, won't you, on these radio stations on the Lakers Basketball Network. After his 19th. Got it with 2 free throws. He's also got 8 rebounds. Kareem's highs in playoff, 46 points, 31 rebounds, 11 assists. 98-86, the Lakers by 12, 6:40 to play. Now we got Floyd with the ball out in front. Floyd gives the ball to Ballard. Ballard over the left side clears it off. To Teagle, his 20-foot jumper, no good. The rebound is to Cooper. Away from his nemesis, Floyd. To midcourt to Magic Johnson. Magic down the middle over to Michael Thompson. To Magic, under to Kareem. Reverse layup, good. Magic's got 8 assists. Kareem's got 21 points. And this game's in the refrigerator with 6:16 to play. The door just closed. Timeout is called. The light is out. The butter's getting hard. The eggs are cooling. Houston, a winner over Seattle, 102-84. You learned about it on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Houston beat Seattle 102-84. Magic Johnson tonight with 21 points, 7 rebounds, and 8 assists. A great game again. If anybody would be interested in information of the Magic Johnson fan club, you can write to the Forum, P.O. Box 10, Inglewood, California.
Smith's got the ball inbounds. We're halfway through the final 12 minutes. The ball down the middle to Carroll. Comes around Kareem. Throws up a bank of 8. No good. The rebound volleyball by Magic. Out in front to Scott. Boy, was that a perfectly tapped ball. Here's the ball to Magic. Whoa. Up to Cooper. Cooper underneath. Missed the layup. The rebound is to Kareem. It's knocked loose. And Higgins knocked it loose. And the ball is off to Carroll. Great pass by Magic to Cooper. Here at the baseline, the ball to Carroll. Did he travel? I think so. Yep.
Well, you don't see that very often, you know, and you would see it from a big guy like JB out in the corner going up for a jump shot. He saw somebody wide open momentarily, changed his mind, came down with the ball and said, darn it.
You go in the air with a ball, fans, you got to get rid of it before you land.
Before those feet hit the floor.
108-86. Magic against Mullen, who just returned. Mullen with 4 fouls. 5:38 left to play, and the ball goes in low to Michael Thompson. Michael turns, goes around his man. Smith missed the shot. The rebound is out to Magic, standing on the 3-point line. Now to Scott and over to Cooper. Lakers do not have a 3-point basket tonight. Foul inside, holding Kareem was Carroll. Free throws.
4th personal on JB.
Into the contest again comes Greg Ballard. And out of the game goes J.B. Carroll. Magic Johnson goes out of the game for the Lakers. Or did he? Let me see. He's still there. Oh, I thought somebody said Magic. All right. To the sideline goes Michael Thompson. Not Magic. Magic's still in the game.
Do you think with JB going out at this point that that's the throwing into the towel?
Yes, I do. Unless he's not feeling well. I don't know yet why they took him out in the 3rd quarter. He looks very disgusted.
That wasn't a real pretty look he gave over to his coach.
100-86. JB had a nice game here tonight. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar makes 1 of the 2. The Lakers by 15. Never more than that. 5:23 to play, and Sleepy Floyd gives it out top to Gita Smith. Over the left side to Mullen. Mullen and Cooper have a collision. The ball is passed and knocked out of bounds by Magic. Baseline front court to the Warriors with 14 seconds left. The Lakers will go to Golden State with a 2-0 advantage. Inbound pass broken up by Cooper and knocked out of bounds in front of Mullen. Lakers are doing a lot of refereeing on every call, but none of it's being acknowledged. The inbound pass to Smith. Smith screens and gives the ball to Floyd. Floyd down the middle. Left-hand hook is beautiful. He threw it almost down and in. He was the 2nd-best assist man in the league, and he's got 12 tonight. He averaged 10 behind Magic's 12 a game this year.
What do you think he'd say if you asked him if he was surprised that that went in?
I was. I know that.
Yeah.
101-88. Ball over to Cooper. Cooper in low to Kareem. He'd say, nah, I do that all the time.
Yeah.
Back to Cooper. Back to Kareem. Kareem holds it up, throws the ball away. Another Laker turnover. Now the ball to Ballard, length of court pass. Floyd coming under. Floyd is hit and missed the shot. Cooper got a piece of it. Look at Cooper talking to him. And Cooper's really talking to him. Cooper got a block on it, but they followed it up, and the basket was made by 16 points. They're hollering for Coop. 101-90. Now Magic with the ball in the front court. Bounce in low to Worthy. Worthy at the baseline. Feeds it to Kareem under the basket. He's there. Banks it up. Banks it in. He's fouled. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar has 24 points, 11 in the last quarter. The Lakers in the last quarter have 18, so he's done a pretty good job, and George Karl's got to go back to the X's and the O's when he gets in the airplane tomorrow morning. Maybe they can get out of town tonight. I don't know.
Well, it seems like the Lakers haven't had an awful lot of those baskets where the ball could have gone either way, and it seems like every one of them has fallen in.
I agree with you. Magic had a couple in the first half. Yeah. All right, 104-90. 4:21 left to play. Mullen has the ball in the front court. Kareem made the free throw to make it a three-point play. Cross-court pass goes over to Floyd. Floyd in front of the Laker bench. Shoots over Scott. It's on the way for three. No good. The rebound is off to Worthy, and he's fouled by Smith. Boy, that's a great rebound by James.
With high
Smith.
And a lot of traffic.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar has had himself quite a ball game. What's he got, Jimmy? 25 points?
Yep.
He's been averaging 16.5 points a game. His best game in the playoffs, 28. That is this year, his best game. His best game ever, 46. The free throw by Worthy is good, and he's got 19. 105-90. He's also got 3 rebounds. James Worthy. Mom and Dad looking in down in North Carolina. And it's 106-90. 4:08 left to play. Mullen coming out of the backcourt against Michael Cooper. Winners over Utah. The Warriors now face the tough task of winning 4 out of the remaining 5 games in the scheduled series. Now the ball, Mullen. Mullen dribble around Coop. Mullen down the middle. Somebody's got to help out. Kareem does. Knocks the ball away and out of bounds. Nice play by Kareem.
Just as you said it, there came the help.
You've got to get help. Kareem's got a new haircut tonight. He had his other one just trimmed a little. Here's the ball in to Smith, and Smith gives the ball to Floyd. Floyd in deep. Finger roll from 8. No good. The rebound is off. Here we go. 2-on-2, but the Lakers will slow it up. Scott's got the ball, and wisely gives it back to Magic Johnson. 10-second line. 3:39 left to play, and this one will be history. Yo-yoing up and down is Magic. If there is a game 5, it'll be here next Tuesday night. Here's a holding foul on Mullen. He's got 5. If there's a game 5, and there's every possibility there will be. And before you start saying, oh, sure, they'll let the series go. Folks, the players do not get an extra nickel. The money for the players was determined last summer. It does not change with attendance or number of games played. If the Lakers played the whole series without anybody in the stands, not one person coming, or if they played with everyone a sellout, they'd get the same amount of money. A lot of people are very much in the dark on that situation. The free throws, both good, put in by Magic Johnson. Now, here's the ball broken up by Worthy to Coop, and Coop threw it to the sideline, and Worthy couldn't make the turn to receive it quite in time. Lakers have 23 turnovers, and Cooper says, hey, sorry. There goes Kareem out of the game. Kareem winds up with 25 points. I said before he had 27. I beg your pardon. Pass in low and a foul on Rambis. Game 5 will be right here at the Fabulous Forum next Tuesday night, if there is one.
How about game 6?
Well, what I want to know is from our truck, is it prime ticket or isn't it? Prime ticket on these radio stations. Game 6 would be Thursday night back in Oakland.
It would be at the Cow Palace.
Yep. Here's a jump shot. Put up and in. So that's not Oakland. You're absolutely right. 108-92. George Karl said he didn't like the smell of the Chanel number 5 in the Forum. Maybe he likes the manure smell at the Cow Palace. Here's the ball in low in the corner to baseline to Scott. He shoots and makes a beautiful 20-footer standing on the line. Well, I've been in that building for basketball a few nights after some of those rodeos and horse shows and so forth. They don't call it the Cow Palace for nothing. Here's the ball knocked loose by Green. 3 ball picked up. And it's taken over there by McDonald out in front, and a jump shot for 3. Ballard, a 3-point shot, 110-95. 2.5 left to play. And Cooper with the ball. Cooper against Teagle. Lakers lead the series 2-0 going up to Oakland. We'll play at the Coliseum on Saturday noon at 12-20. Now the pass throughout the 10-second line to Worthy. 6 on the 24. Shoot a three-pointer, James. Dribble drive down the middle. He kicks it out of bounds after it was hit by Mullen. And they're going to give the ball out of bounds to who? The referees are pointing in different directions. Maybe Gerritsen was pointing to Oakes to say, you take the call. Nope, they're going to give it to the Lakers. I thought it was kneed out of bounds by Worthy.
It sure looked like it, didn't it?
2:09 left to play. Inbound to Rambus, right underneath, puts it up to be butchered by Chris Washburn, who is in the ball game now. The North Carolina State rookie, 6'11", 255. Like to see him get his life straightened out, and we have every reason to think that he will. 110-95, 2:08 to play. Adrian Branch will be in for the Lakers between free throws. Adrian Branch out of Maryland. By the way, Billy Thompson is not in uniform. I wanted to say that earlier, and I mislaid the note. Billy has still got the bad knee. I don't think he'll play any more in this series, although they're calling it a day-by-day proposition. James Worthy sits down, and Worthy takes with him 20 points.
Billy did say, by the way, that he's feeling a lot better.
Yeah, he's feeling better every day. 112-95. Both free throws by Rambus good. 2:05 to play. And now with the ball, McDonald. McDonald brings the ball over to Washburn. Washburn, 6'11", playing out in the guard position. He gives the ball off to Teagle. Teagle clears over here to the right side to McDonald again. Into Washburn. Turnaround jumper. Bank shot at 12 is good. Nice shot. Looks like he needs to lose a lot of weight. 112-97, 147 to play. And Michael Cooper's had an outstanding game for the Los Angeles Lakers, as he did in the previous game. Pass comes over to Adrian Branch, and back out three-point country to Cooper and to Branch. Branch takes it in low to Rambus. He's underneath, puts it up and in quickly. Nice play. He scored on Washburn.
Washburn turned to his teammate and said, help me out.
That guy's pretty quick. 114-97. And the ball is given off over here to Teagle. Teagle is fouled. The foul is on Adrian Branch. Don't forget, Rambus and Cooper can have that camp for people 21 years of age and over, August 7th, 8th, and 9th. And the beneficiary will be the children's program at the Center for Early Education. Golden State bench looks just like your bench would look if you were down 2-zip in a 7-game series. It's not fun getting this far and then getting eliminated. All not eliminated yet.
The last series they were in, they were down 2-0 also.
In a 5-game series.
That's right.
That's
Came
right.
back to win it.
Don't sell them short. 114-97. But don't sell the Lakers short either. They didn't win 65 games this year playing, you know, tippy-toeing in the tulip. Cooper would just as soon tippy-toe that one back. He kicked it out of bounds off the dribble. 114-97, a minute to play. Inbound pass knocked out of bounds by Adrian Branch. It'll go out of bounds to Chris Washburn. Washburn clears the ball to Ballard. Ballard in low to Teagle. Teagle turns to the base in the air. 17-footer, no good. The rebound is off. McDonald gets the rebound, gives to Mullen underneath. He puts it up left-handed and scores on a reverse layup. Nice play. 114-99. And Cooper has the ball. Cooper dribbling the ball. Bounces it in low to Adrian Branch. Comes in deep. Pump fake. Throws a right-hand hook. It goes in, but he travels.
Pretty good little move by Adrian Branch.
Before you get away from us, good night to all you people around the world on Armed Forces Radio Network. Don't forget, we'll have a wrap-up show right here for you on radio and television. Following the game, McDonald outside. 22-footer, no good. Rebound inside. Teagle. Put it up and in. Teagle. Teagle now with 15 points. In the first game off of the bench, he had 18, so that's nice production. 114-101. Cooper's got the ball. Jim Fitzgerald, the new owner of the Golden State Warriors, has done a magnificent job with George Karl at the helm. Ball in low and thrown up and in from the baseline by Adrian Branch. A tough shot of 10 feet. 116-101, 10 seconds left. Ball bounced in low, goes to Teagle. He dribbles around Branch, comes underneath, throws it up, missed it. The rebound is two. Rambus and the Lakers can go to the locker room. They don't have to go down the floor. This game's over. So Pat Riley's got to be happy. And the Lakers got to be happy. And discouraged but not beaten are the Golden State Warriors and George Karl and his staff. It'll get tougher up north. Saturday at noon on these radio stations. Will be on at 12:20. Back in a minute on the Lakers Basketball Network. So the Lakers win at 116-101 and take a 2-0 advantage in the best-of-7 Western Conference semifinal series against the Golden State Warriors. Kareem led the Lakers tonight with 25 points and 8 rebounds. Magic Johnson was next with 23 points, though he was harbored by fouls most of the night. And he had 8 rebounds to go with 8 assists. The Lakers got a lot of help out of Michael Cooper, too. Coop had a new career high tonight for assists. Unofficially, we got him at 11. We'll get a check on that a little bit later on the wrap-up show. And for the visitors tonight, Joe Barry Carroll had 22 points to lead the way. Sleepy Floyd chipped in with 12 assists. It was a good ball game. I thought the tempers got a little bit short. That often happens in playoff games. The reason being, usually in the regular season, you play a guy once and you don't see him for a month. You forget what he did to you or you did to him. But now when you're playing each other almost every night or every other day, then it gives you a little bit to remember. And I got a hunch, when we get up north, there's going to be some body contact, unlike what we've seen in the first two games. The captain will lead the Lakers to the north now. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and the Lakers will try to make it 3 in a row on Saturday. We'll join you at 12:20 on our radio network. Final score, the Lakers 116, the Warriors 101.
Hi, I'm AC Green. Don't forget, if you can't make it to the Forum, the next best place to see the Lakers play is right here on Prime Ticket.
Prime Ticket presents the Los Angeles Lakers wrap-up show, brought to you by Toyota and the all-new sporty Corolla FX16. Who could ask for anything more? Toyota. And by Budweiser Beechwood Age for that clean, crisp taste. This Bud's for you. Now stay tuned for an interview with one of the stars of tonight's game, coming up next on Prime Ticket.
When it's time to go to the other guy's building, you better have an advantage, and the Lakers have that indeed. With a 116-101 victory tonight, they lead this best-of-7 semifinal series in the NBA 2-0. It'll get a lot tougher at Golden State, but what the Lakers wanted to do was sweep here, and now that puts all the pressure, of course, on Golden State, who must win 4 of the next 5 games in this series to win it all. Let's take a look at the scoring, first of all, for Golden State. Joe Barry Carroll was their leading scorer, and I thought he played another fine game tonight with 22 points. Larry Smith was tremendous on the boards, and he had 18 points. Terry Teagle off of the bench had 15, gives him 33 in 2 games. Chris Mullen, 12. Sleepy Floyd had 11 to go with 12 assists. Purvis Short had 10, and Greg Ballard off of the bench had 5. For the Los Angeles Lakers tonight, it was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with 25 points. Magic Johnson had 23. He did not have a triple-double tonight. James Worthy, consistent as ever, had 20. Byron Scott, 13. Michael Cooper had 12. Coop also got a new career high for playoff assists tonight. A.C. Green had 11, and Kurt Rambis had 6. So as we leave you preparing to go to an interview with Keith Erickson and James Worthy, Magic Johnson is in a meeting with the press down below. We got to divide the player talent, and it's going to be James Worthy with Keith Erickson, and that's going to be real good. Now, who's the Budweiser player of the game, Chick? The Budweiser player of the game, Jimmy, is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. 25 points, the game's leading scorer, and he also had 8 rebounds on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Our guest on the wrap-up show, James Worthy, after the second Laker victory against the Golden State Warriors in 2 nights and in 3 nights, James, and it was a nice win for you guys, coming back again and after the big third quarter that you had the other night. But in both ball games, the first halves have not been real sharp for you guys. Why do you think that is?
Well, it's kind of hard to explain. There's really no excuse for it, though. We should be ready with a lot of intensity. I think we kind of catch ourselves in spurts. Sometimes we play hard, and then we'll take a breather, and then when we take that breather, that's when we have a tendency to let them get back in the ball game. We can't play every quarter like we did the other night. So, you know, we got to be prepared to play 12 minutes a quarter and be ready, you know, and keep the intensity the same, sustain it.
I wouldn't think, and of course you can tell me that you guys are not overlooking the Warriors. I'm sure that you have a healthy respect for them.
Definitely. They're a great ball club. They've proven that to us in the regular season, particularly up there in Oakland. They're going to be tough, so we have to be doubly ready when we go up there on Saturday.
They had said before the game that they wanted to make this a more physical game. Did you feel that it was prior more so than the first game Tuesday night?
I think so. I think they're trying to be scrappy, not so much as being aggressive. I really don't think they have that many players that are aggressive. I know Larry Smith is probably the most aggressive players, but they do a lot of double teaming and pushing and scrapping and just things that frustrate you.
Yeah.
And those are the things we have to look out for.
James, one of the things that's, of course, you do so many things well, but one of the things you do well is finish off the fast break. And when you're working with Cooper on the fast break, even any of you guys, the combinations all work so well together, and boy, you take that ball to the basket very strong.
Well, you know, that's our major asset is our transition game, and I think another aspect is that we have a very unselfish ball club, and when we're on the wings and run out fast break,
you got to be prepared because, you know, you're not going to get it.
Do you feel as comfortable coming down the floor with Coop or Byron handling the ball as you do with Magic handling it?
Just as comfortable. I mean, we played together for 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
And, you know, we know where we're going to be and where each other's going to be on the court. So it's just as comfortable.
What do you feel that the keys for the Lakers to polish off the Warriors up there for the next 2 ball games?
Well, I think it's going to be the starts. You know, we got to go in and the first 6 minutes of the game, we got to lay it down. We can't afford to wait for them to bring the game to us. We got to come out and establish ourselves early so that we can give them any momentum or any incentive, particularly on their home court, because they do play well there.
Do you have the feeling your team is awfully good? Do you have the feeling that you can turn it on anytime you want to, much like that third quarter Tuesday night?
Well, I don't think that's safe to do that. I think we have a very talented ball club, but talent doesn't always win the ball games. I think any team, when they're challenged, they have a tendency to turn it on. But I think the Lakers are, you know, we're a pretty good ball club. We're talented, and we have guys like Kareem we can go to, and Magic and myself. So I think we can turn it on, but it's not safe to do that.
I think that was a pretty good understatement that you had, too. You are a pretty good ball club, James. That was a nice win for you tonight. Congratulations on a great game.
Thank you, Keith.
Okay, James, and hello to your parents back in North Carolina. And we'll be back with more in a minute on the Lakers Basketball Network.
I guess by now everyone knows the Lakers beat the Golden State Warriors tonight, 116-101. With Keith Erickson now, let's take a look at the official team stats in the ball game.
Lakers ended up shooting the ball awfully well from the floor tonight, 59%, 43 out of 73, but that is not very many shots. The Warriors had 92 shots and only made 42, 46%. Free throwing, 15 out of 16 for Golden State. The Lakers 30 of 39. Boy, what a discrepancy in field goals and free throws attempted by the Lakers. Rebounds, 42 to 35, Laker advantage, and turnovers 25 for L.A. to 18 for Golden State.
Keith, I think that discrepancy can be explained, though, with 39 free throws attempted. That means a lot of the baskets that the Lakers put up field goal attempts were not field goal attempts because there was fouls committed, huh?
That's exactly right. And, of course, Golden State only shooting a few free throws, 16, and on the other hand, 92 field goals. So it's just the opposite when you look at those numbers.
Okay, another big game tonight at Seattle. Seattle went home, boasting a 2-0 record over Houston, and what happened? Houston clobbered them, 102-84.
Hakeem Olajuwon said, no way, guys. Don't figure this is going to be over in 4. Olajuwon had 34 points. Leading the Sonics was Tom Chambers with 24.
You think that Houston's got a chance in that series?
Oh, I think they've got a chance. Well, I said before, they're so unpredictable. You don't know whether they're going to win by 20 or lose by 20, and obviously they came back very strongly tonight.
I think Houston's having a lot of trouble at the point guard position. Allen Level's a good player, but probably a backup point guard as opposed to a starting point guard.
Well, I think what points that out is the fact that they have Rodney McRae handling the ball and they have Robert Reed handling the ball. 2 guys 6'7" and 6'8". You can't rely on them unless they're Magic Johnson.
Back with more in a minute, ladies and gentlemen. And when we come back, I'll tell you who won the Inglewood Toyota Laker jacket tonight on our Laker Line talk show. Score again, the Lakers 116-101 over Golden State on the Lakers Basketball Network. Okay, while the graphics up for television, let's remind you, in case there's a Game 5, that means that Golden State would have to win at least one game at Golden State. It would be here next Tuesday night. We'd have it for you on Prime Ticket Television as well as our Laker Radio Network. And, of course, on Saturday at 12:30, we'll be in the air from Oakland with our Laker Radio Network only, and we hope that you'll give us a listen on that one. Sunday, though, we'll have another show for them, won't we? At 10 minutes to 3 o'clock in the afternoon, game number 4 from Oakland. It'll be the Lakers against Golden State, and we'll have it for you on our radio network and KHJ Channel 9 TV starting at 10 minutes before 3 o'clock. The winner of our Laker jacket tonight was Lorna. I'm going to say Isan. It's Y-S-O-N. I might be saying it wrong. If I am, I apologize. Cerritos, California. She guessed it right in the nose, 217 points. What about the Golden State Warriors?
Well, I think they've got a big task in front of them. They've got to do several things. They've got to shoot the ball a lot better than they have, and they've got to slow down the Lakers' fast break. And those two things are not very easy to do. The Lakers are a great defensive team. They don't let you shoot the ball in the places where you want to shoot them, and you know, to slow the Lakers' fast break down, you've got to shoot the ball well, you've got to go to the boards, you've got to get back in a hurry, and doing all of those things nobody has been able to do consistently all year. So that's a tough task they have ahead of them.
And that's why the Lakers won 65 games in the regular season, and they've won 5 without a loss in the playoffs. In case you missed it, Bill Walton suffered a hairline fracture of the navicular bone in the right foot, and he'll be out at least the rest of the Milwaukee series, and some people think out for the rest of the year. Dick Motta is rumored as the new head coach of the New York Knickerbockers. Could that possibly be true? Okay, for Keith Erickson, I'm Chick Hearn. We thank everybody that's worked with us tonight. Frank Pollock and Monty Bancroft on radio, and Jerry Romano and Susan Stratton on television. For Keith, I'm Chick. We bid you a pleasant good night, reminding you again the final score: the Lakers 116, the Golden State Warriors 101. And for our prime ticket viewers, stay tuned now for the exciting MISL playoff action. Kansas City Comets hosted the San Diego Sockers earlier. Good night, everybody.